talk real quick? Okay, I can hear you. I can hear you guys now. I can hear you guys now. There was an issue where I did not have audio input. First, okay. Going back live. Sorry, everybody. That's super unfortunate. We had a technical difficulty that we didn't catch in the chat until just now, so that's kind of a bummer.
But I want to thank everybody for hanging in there. And like I was saying before, this happens. You know, I'm not sure if you can hear us now, but if you can, let us know. Verify that you can hear us. If you can't, let us know that you can't either. But if you can, let us know. I don't think I can hear myself.
I can hear you.
Woo! We did it, everybody.
Yes, it works.
You know, and this is just kind of the thing that happens, and that's okay, because we're just people, and people make mistakes, and machines will be the death of us all once they finally come take us over with the, what is it? What do they call it? The Great Singularity?
Yeah.
The Grey Goo
Yeah, the goop.
with an
The Grey
animations.
Poupon?
All right.
Grey Poupon.
42.
So Big Dad has redeemed "Show Us the Cat," which means that Mark will be talking in pirate,
Yar!
as he's a seafaring Lasombra. But they didn't hear any of that earlier, so who gives a crap? But I'm holding you to it anyway.
Well, you're a mighty fine storyteller, I must say.
Arr.
Yar!
All right, so you're all meeting. We actually went over the rules a little bit. We'll clip this later, right to here. But we explained the dice mechanics because Jen is new to V5. We've introed our characters. Jen is playing a Ventru. Caleb is playing Mort, who is a gangrel. Jen's character is also named Dahlia. And Mark Marchosius is playing a Lasombra named Dez, who is a very large, stinking individual with a rain slicker that's very smelly. They have met in a motorcycle shop. This is taking place in 2029, where the Second Inquisition has gotten a little bit lax. They've let some people go, loose lips, sink ships, and boy oh boy, the word is kind of getting out a little bit that there's something in the neighborhood. There's a little more black radio helicopter conspiracy stuff out there about kindred. Is that a thing?
Could be.
What happens to these employees in the Second Inquisition when they are retired, fired, let go? They go home. Maybe they tell people some of the crazy shit they did. Maybe some of them continue doing crazy shit. I don't know. We'll find out. Each one of these coterie members in the Anarchs, who are raging against no machine because the Camarilla has ghosted the scene. They are gonzos, but the Anarchs continue on just trying to survive. Each of these wonderful kindred individuals has a ghoul that looks exactly like them, because a local Zemitz who calls herself Lord has flesh crafted each of these ghouls to look exactly like their kindred counterparts. So Jen can go get a martini. Mort's ghoul goes to the Brazilian steakhouse and eats way too much steak. He gets the meat sweats, and no one knows the damn thing because they expect that. Sorry, Mort, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Dez stinks day and night because his ghoul has to keep up appearances. He's the most unfortunate ghoul of this entire coterie.
Yeah,
Because
I feel bad for Des too.
Because of this flesh-crafted monstrosity super mask that has been developed, the local Zemitz Lord kind of has a major boon on all these people. And sometimes when she says jump, the response is how high, because you definitely don't want to be found out by the Second Inquisition or some of these other pocket subgroups that are starting to bubble to the surface. They have all received the summons. They have met in their biker shop that Dahlia owns. Go ahead, Des.
Can I ask, can we, I think it'd be fair to the audience here because a lot of that was missed. Can we start from the very beginning
Sure.
and start from us going meeting at the bike shop? Just
Yeah.
kind of starting the scene over again.
Certainly. Because
Is that cool? I'm sorry. You
no,
gotta
it's
start
cool because
telling
we went
me.
over so many rules to about V5 and the back narrative that we are good to go. I can cut that later.
Great.
So yeah, you start the scene waking up in your individual havens, all meeting at the bike shop.
Yeah, so basically Dahlia is based out of the bike shop. She kind of has like a secret cubby within her office or whatever, and basically gets up when mortal Dahlia comes into, open shop or whatever. So yeah, she wakes up kind of hungry. She is a 20 something, basically that, that mysterious age where you have grown up way too fast and you just can't even tell beyond the general decade. Dyed hair, flash t-shirt, and her arms are kind of like half in an engine as a way to distract herself from feeling cranky and hungry.
Des will walk into the bike shop wearing a nicely pressed pair of khakis and a very wrinkled button-down shirt. And he seems very uncomfortable as he haunches his 6'9" bearded self in. His hair has been kind of like brushed to the side unnaturally.
Talia like looks up and like kind of does one of those like sort of things of like that obvious double take.
Don't
What?
laugh. Please don't laugh.
This is not a laughing face. What? Are you okay? Are you in trouble? Do you need money? Who's after you?
I look like a grape.
You don't look like a grape. Are you okay? What? Who did this to you?
Des too did this to me.
Oh.
I told him about what happened last time, and I got fish and mud all over your shop, and he thought this would be a much more respectable idea. I hate it so much.
Oh. So she like looks over. Dahlia, please send Des to a box of macarons, please. Like, that is so nice. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh. That's so... I'd hug you, but like, and she just kind of gestures to all the grease on her arms. But then like does one of these to like get it off.
It would be an improvement, but this is not for you.
Oh?
Well, Des says it's for you, but I the reason why I agreed is because, well, the letter that Lord sent us, or me. Did you get one?
I saw it in the pile of things that Dahlia brought in. I decided that I wanted to have a morning where I didn't think about unpleasant things. So I decided to take at least 15 minutes of self-care to fuck around with this bullshit alternator. Because I'm fucking hungry. And that made my morning far better than whatever's in that purple envelope. So... I think it would be cool if we opened them together as a group thing.
Yeah, my night, my twilight was ruined by first the letter and then this button-down shirt. Where's Mort?
As you say that, the door like flies open, and standing in the doorway is this big guy, not quite the 6'9" that Des is, but big, bald head, big dwarven beard, brown t-shirt, camouflage vest, black cargo pants, black combat boots, and he's like shaking off this layer of like just earth, dirt, and rocks, maybe some couple plants picking up, off his head. Just clumps in. Oh, you're both here.
It is my shop, Mort, as I believe I tell you every time.
Is it me or other me you tell?
I guess I didn't think about it that way. You got me this time, buddy.
I have no idea where he is.
I always know where mine is. I'm jealous. Ugh, you look so nice too, covered in dirt. Fuck.
She
Thank
just
you.
like looks over at Des, just like, who hurt you?
I don't want to talk about it. I've had a very rough childhood.
Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, cause like heel hauling was still a thing in your day, right? Like that's a thing that I read about on Wikipedia.
It definitely was a thing. Yes, I did not see the Wicca what? PDO?
Yeah, don't worry about it. So hey, Mort, did you get one of those fancy purple envelopes?
No.
Like a bird didn't drop it off? Like, can she use birds? Can she hear this right now?
Oh God, can she hear us right now?
I don't know.
Sometimes you wonder.
What purple envelope are we talking about?
This purple envelope, and he takes the purple envelope and he smacks it on Mort's chest.
Mort takes it, looks down. Who's this from?
Lord.
Alright. So Mort will take it. Mort, not gracefully at all, pretty much like rips the top half of the envelope off and takes out whatever's inside it.
As you read it, it says 8:30 p.m. sharp, Westgate Cinema, Brockton, Massachusetts. Which, luckily, you're in Brockton, so not too far.
What time is it?
It is 7:55 p.m.
Well, I'm going to the movies.
In smaller font, it says Missing Kindred.
What does it say?
Missing Kindred.
That's very
It says that with like the 8:30 theater.
In much smaller font because, yeah, the
Okay.
tentative part is, yeah, oh my gosh, like size 24 font next to like size 9.
And it says the same on my envelope, I'm assuming, right?
Mhm.
Or the contents, I should say. All right.
Well, at least I'm dressed for the occasion.
Yeah, I'll be ready in a second.
You look
So-
nice.
I mean, what? Don't even worry about it. So, yeah, she would just sort of pop back. You'd hear like the faucet running or whatever, and like in like I don't know, 8 minutes, she has sort of done the like girl thing of like I am making that like lazy smoky eye because like I might still be hungover from like last night, but like because it's a smoky eye, this still looks good. And it's like switched to just kind of like a red dress, and she is 5'4". And the boys would make a point that when she goes out with them, she always wears heels. All right, shall we?
Perfect.
Yeah. It's been a
Yeah,
long time since-
might as well.
You each shaking the bike? Or someone, like, hugging?
I don't know. Hold on. I don't think I have any drive.
That'd be a
Oh, I
side-
got one drive, so I don't know if I would be comfortable on a bike driving.
Oh, yeah, you would.
Let's see.
Yeah.
All right.
Just don't do any tricks.
You can go on the back of mine if you want.
I feel much comfortable.
He's 6'9".
Yeah. I feel much
I
comfortable
mean,
this way.
It's gonna wheelie. It's gonna wheelie.
it's like one of those. I just those hilarious images of like, you know, those oversized carnival bears?
Yes.
So it's just like that.
And he's just like hunched over
Yeah.
with his like giant like paws on your shoulders.
Yeah.
And looking very uncomfortable and a little scared.
Oh. So she would give you like you know, the yeah, oh yeah, just like, but it's like, it's the obvious one that's just like for like the newbies or whatever. So it's like red and has like a little 4 or something on it, whereas hers is like, you know, the biker helmet, and she has like the full leather jacket, which is kind of funny looking over the like vaguely nice red dress.
Probably looks really cool, honestly.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, it's a classic look, but
Yeah, I don't think Des would be able to like clasp it around his chin. So they're just probably like these little helmet kind of dangling on his,
oh gosh,
giant head.
she'd just be like, try to make it look like it's strapped when we go past 3rd, because those cops are dicks.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Yes. Mort will attempt a bike too.
Do you have any thoughts on drive, Mort?
No, I do not.
Oh no!
Well, you know, you can fake it till you make it.
Yep.
You got some dexterity, so
You have a
it's not
scooter?
it's not a total wash.
Do you have like a Vespa or something?
Well, he's a gangrel. Could he turn into a pigeon?
Just sit on my
I
shoulder.
mean, that's when I think gangrel, pigeon is definitely the number one.
Hey, I had a coyote and pigeon form with her bird form because she was a city gangrel and also in the Black Hand, and pigeons get around fucking everywhere without anyone giving a shit unless they shit on them.
You had a black hand
Smart.
pigeon?
Yes!
It's so black hands.
Yes!
I'm evil, I say! Evil!
Did you see what I did to those statues? You're next. Next.
Target pigeon shit on things.
Exactly. Exactly. It was awesome.
Perfect. So you head on over to the theater. It's actually kind of abandoned. It's something that Lord has just kind of taken over. Like, the deed to this place was incredibly cheap because it has been so derelict for so long, no one would ever have bought this place. It would have been knocked down with a wrecking ball. But instead, this has become kind of like the central hub for where the surviving kindred in the area meet. As you enter, the concession stand has broken glass with popcorn that has been long eaten by local rodents. The red carpet has been left dusty to the point where it's practically brown. The floor is still sticky in some areas, which, you know, it's a movie theater. But still, after this long, you'd think. Regardless, you walk towards the ticket holder booth, and her ghoul instructs you to go to theater number 9, which is traditionally where Lord has set up almost like a private meeting room. A number of the theater chairs have been pushed aside. Desks and different things have been set up, almost like a round table, bizarre, post-apocalyptic republic. You walk in and you see her. She is a 6'3" woman of Spanish descent, but her hair is absolutely pearl white. She herself is not wearing anything extremely formal. Pretty much leather jacket, band tee, and jeans. She goes, "What took you so long?"
Please excuse our late... I don't know how to ride a bike. I brought you a gift. I brought you a gift, though. And Des will reach into his pocket, and he'll pull out a lily, just the head of a lily, no stalk, and it looks like it's been in his pocket for quite a while. And he'll bring it over and give it to Lord, but do this kind of, he has zero etiquette, so he'll do this kind of like weird bow thing and just kind of hold it out to her.
You should make a roll for it.
Yes, please. What do I charisma and etiquette?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's two dice.
This is, yeah. You got this. I believe in you.
Oh gosh.
Nothing.
2 successes.
2 successes. Miracle. You can tell that as you say that you've got a present for her, her face kind of like shifts and she's like, what the fuck? But then you produce this pathetic flower. It's just the head of a flower. It's not even, she can't put this in fucking water. Not that there's water here. And you just kind of like, here you go. And you hand it to her and she just like recognizes the intention as much as she wants to fucking crumple this up and not even throw it in her pocket and ask you what the fuck. She is very much a gruff individual, but she can tell you're trying and doesn't have time to get into it with you. So
and he's like
she likes it.
Talia is just like behind him, like
Awkwardly places it on her desk. Thank you, Des. That's very sweet of you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for having. And he looks at his hand. Us. And then he kind of like takes a couple steps back with the group.
Yeah.
so.
Thanks for showing up.
Yeah.
There's a missing kindred, one of mine. Member of my clan. Went missing south of here in Bridgewater. It's the last place they were seen. They were on their way to Rhode Island to have a similar setup as to what we're doing here to protect more of us. They haven't been heard from in 2 days. I sent the word out to a number of places trying to find any information about where they could have gone. And so far, the only person who has responded is a local Malkavian outside of my domain named Frankie, who seems to indicate that they were abducted at a mobile gas station on Route 24 in Bridgewater. I need you to go there as fast as possible, pull any CCTV records, ask around, give whatever this Frankie wants or needs, and get the information from them, because we cannot afford to lose people like this. And I appreciate that you wore a dress, but we need to be kicking ass now. But it is appreciated that you came
Oh,
and
honey,
tried to...
if you don't think I can kick ass in a dress and heels, like, come on.
I'm sure you can. Shotgun wounds and the like, ruining such a fine piece of fabric. I know you're a adventurer. You care about those things.
So you took care to notice.
Yeah. Everyone's trying to impress Lord.
Meanwhile, Mort's
Just standing there like
cloak of shadows. Practically.
Lord, do you want us to bring back Frankie?
If Frankie doesn't talk, I would love for you to bring back Frankie. Because if Frankie doesn't talk, Frankie's wasted my goddamn time.
Well, I don't want to waste your time, so if Frankie doesn't talk, maybe we don't have to bring it back. Maybe we could just get rid of Frankie.
I have a temper when it comes to people who waste my time.
I know.
I would love for you to bring back Frankie.
Okay.
I have so many things to show Frankie.
Okay.
And Frankie, there are ways of pulling information out of people without them talking, if you're a master of the flesh. So I'll get the answers either way.
Okay, don't kill Frankie. Okay. And he looks at
Yeah.
Dahlia. We can't kill Frankie.
Figure that out, buddy.
Save the head.
Does your friend have the same ability to change their face like you do?
Not yet.
'Cause-
No.
Okay, because I was wondering what if who they looked like before is not what they look like now? How do we know?
Valid point. It's a good observation. Sadly, they're too young.
Okay. And then can you give us a description of what they do look like? And
Maybe a name.
yes.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? Storyteller joking.
I mean, yes. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't.
Lord, you're very vague tonight, but
Yeah.
okay, all right.
I mean, you know,
Being mysterious.
you know I'm a venture and I like challenges.
I will get this information from you. His name is Ryan,
Okay.
and he is a 5'2", pretty athletic build young man. Last seen wearing like basketball attire.
Right.
When you say 5'2", Talia in her inside kind of goes like, yes.
Oh, you mean you're not the shortest one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mort's inner thing is like little girly mom.
Let's just say his basketball career is not looking promising. But he's Zamitz. He might get taller.
You could have celerity.
Could, maybe. It's going to take a lot of speed to get up there.
Muggsy Bogues, right?
Yeah.
It's like a... Just aged myself just now.
Oh.
Yeah, you did.
Everyone's like, who the fuck is Muggsy Bogues?
Regardless, she actually takes a piece of her skin and quickly uses her other hand to make different patterns. Pulls off a piece of her forearm, and it looks like a fleshy Polaroid of Ryan, and hands it to Des. And then
We've seen
the
her-
skin becomes smooth again on her forearm.
Have we seen her do that before?
Probably not.
So more as that happens, more probably goes, "What the fuck?"
I know, it's right. It's fucking cool.
Talia's just like, great.
Did you say that out loud?
No.
No, I
she
mean
just
more. I mean more.
Yeah, he would have. Yeah, zero etiquette, so yeah, he definitely would have.
Cool. Dahlia, take Des and your dog and go as fast as you can.
Of course. Shall we?
Des will roll up the Polaroid, and he'll pull a little ribbon out of his pocket, which is red, and he'll tie it around and then give that to Dahlia.
No, you should hang on to it because I need both hands to ride the bike.
I'm worried I'm going to lose it. I'm worried I'm going to lose it. Mort, can you not lose this? I'm worried I'm going to lose this.
Sure.
And so he hands it over to Mort, and he looks at Lord, and he says, you look very beautiful tonight. And then he runs out the door.
Dahlia again just like gives Lord that look of and walks out too.
Mort
Like
just turns around and walks.
The high clan ones at least try. Oh.
You know, it's been a while. We're not all as smart as we used to be. Or as debonair. Des will be standing by the bikes as you guys walk out.
Now, are you going to be feeding before you go on this mission?
Is a good idea.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mort?
I mean,
More kind of like you seem like yeah.
yeah. I mean, we're gonna want to have our game faces, but if we can do this like quickly, keep an eye out for I don't know. I'll know it when I see it.
Okay.
Do it on
okay.
the way.
Okay. We are overdressed. And it's okay if we get dirty, right, guys?
It's just see more like look down and.
Okay. I just want to put that out there.
All right.
Okay. Let's eat. Let's do it. I could definitely have a bite.
Yes.
So,
Storyteller, my question is, with the feeding exclusion thing, does that only work? Is that only applicable if I'm hungry? Or, sorry, if I fail a thing, like the hunger die thing? Or is that the always thing?
well, you're Clan Bane, because you're
Yes.
Ventru. You would have to pick a specific type of person you can feed from.
Suits.
Suits.
Yeah.
Super easy, and I love it.
Eat the rich.
You know exactly.
Exactly.
You know exactly what part of town to hit for this.
Yeah, and so I will say that she'll look at Des and be like, "You're not overdressed."
Thank you. I feel it, but thank you.
And you
I
all
mean-
took the same feeding predator type, which saves us a lot of trouble. Because it just means you're going to beat the shit out of some people.
Poor alley cats.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're so far away from where I normally go. We just need to be careful. Maybe, do we split up? Maybe.
I mean, I'm a hot girl in a red dress. I'll be fine.
Famous last words. Okay, I'm gonna go in the alley.
Yeah. Why don't you give me a wits streetwise to see if you can find somebody, anybody.
No, we would be like, I'm sorry. We want to look for like a place maybe that has people, maybe like a club or some kind of bumping place or some kind of bar or some area where people are congregating. That's kind of where I think we'd probably be looking.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Biker bar.
Yeah, biker bar or even like a
No!
cocktail
Cocktail
lounge.
bar.
Yeah.
Are you looking specifically for a cocktail bar? Or are you looking for like a pub kind of bar place?
I am looking for where the suits congregate because I have a specific.
I don't know. I mean, I don't care. I mean,
Yeah.
A hotel bar?
Mort,
Like-
do you care if we go
You
to a
actually
nicer
find
place?
this place called Protector's Club, which is a very... I mean, it's not even listed as a watering hole. It's kind of like... Jeez, what was the name of the place?
hotel bar?
A speakeasy, so to speak.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that place in Philly.
Yeah, exclusive membership, but the right people can find their way in, no problem. You head there, knock on the door. The doorman opens, sees Dahlia and two others, and he's like, yeah, one and a three ain't bad. Come on in.
She totally does the like, thanks, handsome kind of thing.
He does. Des will do the.
And Mort will do the typical.
I like Mort.
Oh my
Stone
God.
Cold Killer.
Damn it. Dahlia's just wondering, like, how did these people exist as adults in society?
Barely. Des is going to go right to the bar.
You walk right to the bar. Jen, you spot a number of suits
Excellent.
at a table off to your left. There are a fair number of people who are not just all suits, but they're definitely upper class, some 1%ers, some retired. A couple of people at the bar. One of them gets up to go to the restroom, the men's room specifically. It's an older gentleman with unkempt, longer hair. You can tell he was probably like some kind of venture capitalist, burnout, hippie type.
Does he look tasty?
He's not wearing a suit.
Ah.
He's practically wearing loafers and like
Ugh.
a cardigan.
Oh God, I hate it.
Pocket full of Werther's originals on lock.
That's original.
like Dahlia just gives him a look like she's looking at like, you know, steamed Brussels sprouts or something, and then like looks over at the table of like the suits, and it's just kind of like...
It's basically Bernie Sanders, except we love him. So. With her Ireland wouldn't harm a hair's head.
Yeah.
Do the other two follow this guy? And Jen, you do see one of the suits who's kind of talking with his kind of locker room style boardroom buddies, giving you the eye.
Yeah, she would, you know, sort of return that with that kind of like sexy lip bite thing and that open invitation, I should say.
Couple of the guys around him kind of snicker and chuckle and like give him the old like super aggressive pat on the back, and he's like, yeah, and he walks over and he goes like, hey, my name's Carlisle, how's it going, Toots?
Carlisle, pleased to meet you. You look like you've had a good day.
I've had the best day. This whole GameStop thing, oh, stocks, they say. Bitcoin is yesterday.
I have a feeling you could make my day so much better. It's a bit loud here, don't you think?
So loud and obnoxious. I can't stand things that are obnoxious.
I bet you have a fantastic car, don't you?
Did you see it outside? I knew people would. Yeah, do you want to see it again?
I do. There's something about the feeling of leather against naked skin. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, yeah, I guess I haven't thought of it that way. Can't hurt to try.
and try again.
And he heads outside. Land to slaughter. Alley cat roll. Give me a strength and brawl.
Dahlia, that's you.
Sorry.
Strength and brawl.
I thought you were talking about Des in the alley.
No, you're so Des is at the bar.
Oh, okay.
You're the alley cat predator type.
Yeah.
All right.
Des
Strength
or
and
Mort, are you
brawl.
following Bernie Sanders?
Oh my God.
Well, my original goal was to go to the bathroom, and since the loafer guy is going in there, that's my target.
4, 3.
Loafer guy goes in, you wait a moment. You follow. He is already bringing out that peace pipe.
Okay.
You don't even need to go to the bathroom.
Question.
Yes.
So my total pool is 7. So that would mean 6 normal dice, 1 hunger?
2 hunger, because you're at hunger 2.
Okay. And then 5 normal dice.
Yes.
Okay. I got 1 success and 1 black Camarilla mark.
Okay, so that's also a success.
Oh, okay.
So you got 2 successes. One is on a red, one is on a black.
Okay. Maybe? Can I screenshot and send you to make sure I'm reading this right?
Yeah, it can't hurt.
All right, cool.
What's the worst that could happen?
I don't know. It's confusing me. All right.
Heaven forbid something happens to Carlisle.
Oh no.
What a name.
It's such a fantastic and that voice. All right, I'm sending it to you in the Discord.
It's basically the asshole from Die Hard.
Oh god.
Right?
Does that look right?
One success.
Yes.
Yes. So you actually had no successes on the hunger die, but
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay.
One success is okay.
Eesh.
Bernie Sanders. He's lighting up that peace pipe. He sees you coming. Hey, my man. You wanna partake of the devil's lettuce? Some people call it heaven's kale.
You know what? Just what I was looking for. Sure, I'll take some.
And he gets up close to start to light it. You know that if he goes to light it that close to your face, the
My
beast
plan was
might
like, as he
freak out.
oh yes, the fire. So as he does that, but before he lights, I just I grab his head and smash it into like the sink. Not enough to like kill him but like daze him.
Give me the roll, my friend.
Oh
It's
yeah.
gonna be strength and brawl. Des, let me
Does
know.
this count as
Yeah,
grappling? Does this count as grappling?
yeah. So you can use your specialty.
Should be an added dice.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, 7 dice.
Des will be ordering 2 shots of whiskey from the bartender.
Okay,
Okay, 3 successes.
that is enough. And
One
enough.
success on the hunger dice.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, you quickly give him the old gentle, not so gentle. He's unconscious. Head bob right on the old porcelain.
And then throw him in a stall.
He's bleeding a little bit. It already smells delicious. You might even get an extra little buzz off of this. Be a little more pieced out for the rest of the night. You feed on him before you throw him in the stall, or?
Oh yeah, I feed on him, and then when I'm done, I just kind of like throw him in a stall and close the door.
All right, so Dez is down to 1 hunger. Feeling good.
Mort is down to 1 hunger.
Mort, sorry. Which is good, because you were at 2.
See Mort walking out of the bathroom, kind of gone.
And half the people in there think you just did a line of coke.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're thinking about.
Because half of them probably have already done the same.
If anyone's looking, Mort just kind of gives like a thumbs up.
And I'm feeling
Praise
good. I'm going to. Des is going to be taking the shot and offer one to the bartender, the second one.
Boy, thank you, my man.
You need to take the bottles to the back. He's going to use dominate to compel.
Okay.
Which would be dominate.
You
and
actually
infuse.
don't have to roll because it's immortal.
Oh, you're right.
It's on
Yes. Yeah. Take the bottles to the back.
He grabs an unhealthy number of bottles. Like, in a bear hug. Some already kind of falling from... And he's catching him real quick. He's pulling up his shirt to kind of catch him as if it's a hammock. Because compel is it's a blunt instrument sometimes. But he goes to the back with a fair amount of the stock behind the bar.
And Des is going to almost try his hardest not to have a full run through the bar to go behind the building to where he would probably be taking the bottles to the back to meet him out back.
He sets the bottles on the ground next to the dumpster and that greasy dumpster where all of the fast food kind of stuff goes. And he comes to his senses for a minute and he's like, why the fuck did I even bring these out here?
Des is going to grab him from the back of his neck and pull him kind of to a more secluded, probably behind a dumpster, and throw him to the ground and push his hand into his stomach, using his lethal body to push his hand inside of his guts.
Ooh. Are you covering his mouth or anything as well?
I'm grabbing his entire face and I'm squeezing his face, not too hard to crush it, but enough to keep him silent.
Okay, so he's pressed to the asphalt.
Mm-hmm.
Hand going inside of his body. What are you grabbing?
I'm looking for his spleen.
It's small. Takes you a minute. You feel a couple things that might be his spleen. Might be something worse. Maybe he's not too healthy. Eventually you find his spleen. Small, useless organ. Not even the size of a tennis ball. You find it. What do you do with it?
I pull it out. I rip his spleen out.
He, under all that pressure, still manages to get out a torrid scream of torture.
Shut up.
He goes silent.
Let me do my work. And he takes the spleen and he starts taking bites out of it, piece by piece, like an apple, until it's gone. And he presses his hand back into the bartender. He pulls out a kidney. And he puts it in his pocket. And he walks away.
Do you lick the wound?
No.
No.
No, I don't like the wound.
Where are you walking?
I'm walking towards the street.
Mm-hmm.
To the outside, not back into the bar. I'm going to be kind of strolling as slowly as possible to try to see if I can kind of look behind to see if any of my mates walk out. And if not, I'll just kind of hang out.
Cool. Cool. Joe... Dahlia. You pull up to this Tesla sports car, which you didn't even know they made.
God.
What? Since when?
Yeah.
I know somebody. And yeah, he opens the door for you. You get in. He's like, so it was a little loud in there.
Yeah.
But I thought I heard you say some pretty interesting things.
Right? Wouldn't you think so? So she will, sort of gesture for him to like get into the back seat first, and and then just kind of like do the sort of stripteasy thing of taking off her jacket before she gets in. So she is pressed on him and locks all the doors.
Do not disturb.
Yeah. Now the location of where it's parked, are we like in a dark, shady spot, or is this like the middle of the street? Like, is this like right in front? Like,
it's in like a private lot.
Okay.
And it's behind the building.
Yeah. And I'm assuming that in particular with the back seat, the windows are like tinted, so
The best that money can buy.
Excellent. Okay. So yeah. Again, she would take him by the tie and just kind of like do that like choking gesture. And then, just feel like, you look so delicious. Tell me more about how many people you exploit. And then give him the best hickey.
You're the woman of my dreams. I like to talk all day about the people I exploit. You can't even shut me up about that. So
Yeah.
you're going to give him a hickey and then bite him?
Yes, like it's very obvious, like that's what she's starting to do, and then it's not. But at that point, I assume the kiss is still euphoric feeling, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, like that's basically, you know, like she's just like, yeah, I mean, she's not gonna be nice about it. But
It's euphoric, but it still hurts a bit.
yeah, but
And
it's
as
like,
it hurts a bit, because you rolled a 1,
oh no.
he... Whoa! Easy there! Oh, no, this is not going to do. Not at all.
I'm gonna use
Rain check, maybe?
I'm gonna use dominate to be like, shut the fuck up.
Alright, well, that is an uncontested roll on Immortal. You got like a 6 success.
Jesus.
So
So
if
yeah.
you had not dominated him, he probably would have peppered you or some shit.
Oh yeah.
He's got no ethics. Well, you know he does work.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I guess like that's another question I have is you know, like is this a thing where I can feed and get away with it, or like do I have to kill him now because it's obvious?
It's a little obvious.
Okay. All right, then,
And
you know,
you don't have powers over his memory.
that's a good point. Okay, cool. Then yeah, she's gonna fucking murder him. I don't know what I would roll, but you know, I imagine at this point she's feeding him while basically, you know, ramming her fist down his throat to slowly choke him. 'Cause like, you know, fuck this bitch and
Yeah.
fight the power.
Sweet.
Mhm.
He dies. You go down to 0 hunger because you have
Hey!
killed a mortal while feeding. Waste not, want not. Are you taking his car keys or anything?
Yes. But first we're gonna put this body in the trunk.
Storytellers are the best. There's actually not a ton of room in the trunk. You really have to kind of like force him in there. Probably break a leg or two just to get
He
him just
doesn't
right.
care.
You know.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you're a strong lady.
Exactly.
No problem.
And then I guess because I imagine this is your typical American psycho douchebag, is there in the glove compartment like, you know, cologne and stuff like that to what, you know, so that she can put on to like, you know, get rid of the scent of American douchebag?
There is, and there's actually a large number of autographed pictures of himself if you want those as well.
Fantastic.
All with a slight spritz of that cologne.
What a
so they don't-
douchebag.
Just so they don't forget the king.
God.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I
Can't
killed this
forget the
motherfucker.
Oh, the Carlisle.
Man, I really, you know, and she's like thinking to herself, like, oh man, I'm being great for the environment by driving an environmentally friendly car and taking out the trash. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
Unconscious
man.
Bernie Sanders would be so proud of you.
2 for 1.
So yeah, after she stuffs him in the trunk and everything appears to be fine, she would take the car and drive to pick up the boys.
Beep beep. You see, Dahlia. Mom's got a brand new bag. She's got a brand new set of wheels.
She
Very
also
slick.
looks incredibly pleased with herself.
The bad news, there's not a ton of room in the back. So someone's gonna have little cramped legs. You're both pretty tall fellas. But you're also a little excited because this is a really sick car.
And I'm okay with being inside of a car because I have kind of blood on the sleeves of my nice shirt and probably on my beard a little bit. And it's nice to be
Probably.
inside of a vehicle instead of on top of a
Hmm.
motorcycle. Nice ride, Dahlia.
You try not to get it stained with blood because I did go through a lot of effort to try to be able to sell it later.
So he'll like grab one of the photos, like one of the portraits of this douchebag, and like start to kind of like clean himself up a little bit with it.
Imagine there's also some wet naps in there because, like, let's be real.
He'll definitely take some of the cologne and like spray
Oh,
himself
yeah.
a little
Yep.
bit too.
They're called man wipes. Specific brand. Yeah, specific brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
they're not for the face.
Yeah.
No.
Well, he doesn't want to smell like baby powder because that's ugh.
That's unmanly.
Right.
Oh my god.
Perfect. Would now be a good time to take a quick break, and then we'll
Yes.
come back to the rest of the fun.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Can we do a quick little promotion real quick before we go on break?
Sure can, Ventru, member of my company.
Yeah. So, if you like this, subscribe to us. If you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe again. If you're watching on Twitch, definitely subscribe. If not, follow. You don't have to subscribe, but it helps, keeps the lights on, and help us do cool stuff like this. Follow us on Twitter at Gehenna Gaming. We have a merch shop that's gehennagaming.threadless.com. But more importantly, we also have a V5 Dark Ages series coming up on Fridays, starting, I think it's May 7th is the first episode.
Everything
correct?
looks like it's going to plan, so yeah.
So definitely, keep an eye out for that.
About that,
know.
though,
Yeah.
we're going to have our weekly series. We might even have some vignettes, some short, interesting character episodes, because not everyone can make the Friday time slot. So we have a lot of players who you will see in rotation. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We're all very excited for that. Costumes are a thing now.
Yes, they will definitely be a fan for this.
So, yes, vague.
Yeah.
Vague
In the
things.
meantime, go use the restroom, go get a drink of water or whatever you're partaking in. Thank you for hanging out. Come back. We'll be right back. This is a lot of fun.
Grab a spleen, y'all.
Grab a spleen and lay back and take a sip.
Oh wait.
Cool. We'll catch you in like 5 or 6. 2, 1. Welcome back, everybody, to our Saturday Night One Shot series. We're playing a V5 Chronicle, a little story I wrote called Catch and Release. With me, we're back with Mort, Dahlia, and Dez, who have all just made a little snack. And, the ethical one is the stone-faced killer, so that's cool. That's cool. One guy's spleen got eaten. That was... No one saw that coming.
As one does.
One guy is still with us.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to be useful later on.
I don't want to think about how, but okay.
We'll find a
Hey,
reason.
we're continuing to recycle. It's great.
It's true. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Exactly.
Yeah. The dead body might be a mystery musket we'll use later.
It's Chekhov's gun, but a dead body.
This is gonna be great. I'm excited.
Oh my gosh. So
Yeah.
you pull up, you pick up the guys in the Tesla. Are you heading towards Bridgewater?
Yeah, I think so, because we were told to hurry, and now we can go faster because we have our cool car.
Yeah. It's got a thin blue line sticker in the back, so you're probably not even get it pulled over.
Oh, this fucking asshole.
Oh.
I hate him so much.
I'm so glad I killed him!
And you know this guy only has that sticker so that he hopefully doesn't get a ticket when he gets pulled over for driving too fast.
Yeah, but he also, donates a ton of money at the police balls also for that privilege. Oh my
You
god.
can see my nose?
I hate this guy. We all hate this guy.
Oh my god.
This guy sucks.
It's
He
so
deserves-
great that he's dead!
3
yeah.
cheers. Excellent. You find your way to Bridgewater, right down Route 24, and you see that station that Lord had told you about, right by a residence inn. There's a lake nearby as well, but other than that, it's pretty desolate. This is like the one place, even the residence inn is further up the road. This particular gas stop, there's not another light for, several miles. It's in a heavily forested area. And as you pull up, you see there's a couple other people stopped to get gas. There's one person inside at the register working the store. And as you get out of the Tesla and you start to make your look around, checking out your surroundings, you see a very short, scraggly-looking fellow approach you from seemingly out of nowhere. Didn't seem to be there before.
Does this match the description of the guy we're looking for?
We got the thing. Mort. In your pocket.
Oh.
I thought that was the picture of...
The pictures of Ryan.
Yeah.
You didn't get a picture of the Malkavian.
That's my mistake, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
More pulls it out. You mean this?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
He hands it.
No, we don't need that. You can just put that right on
The
back.
piece of skin that is Polaroided from those meats is actually still quite moist and
Ugh.
perfect and fleshy and hasn't
Well
deteriorated-
moisturized.
hasn't deteriorated or dried up in any way.
Her little, it fits in the pocket, you hear a little squishy noise.
Yeah, it's a masterpiece of
And
Zemeckis ingenuity.
Lord is so cool.
Can I offer you a piece of flesh with someone's face on it in these trying times?
Yes, please.
We'll talk.
Oh man. Yeah.
Regardless, small, scraggly, older man approaches you. The Lord sent you on Frankie.
You're Frankie. Yes, you are. We're looking for somebody.
What do you got to offer?
What do we offer? Safety.
I'm safe.
Right now.
I'm gonna be safe. Are you gonna be safe?
I hope so. I'm always safe. I don't want to be most of the time, but somehow I find my way through. Do you think you're going to find your way through this?
I've seen it.
Where?
In here.
I would like that information, please. And I'd rather not go through your head to get it. I'd like it to come out of your mouth without me going inside.
Yeah? What do you got?
What do you want?
It's a nice ride you got there.
It is, isn't it?
I'm going to pop open the glove compartment.
Whoa, you're not blind.
No. You want something, right?
Yeah.
Just see what we got.
I'm gonna show you ways.
What do we have in the glove compartment?
Got a stack of photos of the cash man, Carlisle Withersby.
I've got.
Autographed.
I'm gonna pull it out, and I'd like to use I got nothing here. I've got information of somebody who is currently being blood hunted.
That's information I'd like to have.
I mean, I got a whole packet right here for you. You want it?
Let's make a roll. See if you can sell this guy and make your bluff as far as what you actually have.
And what would that be?
Well, you've got nothing, but you're making him believe that you've got something.
Can I help
Yes, roll.
him by because I have some intimidation by just looking scary, standing behind him, you're gonna take.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually you can use your daunt,
Yes.
which is free. You don't even have to use any of that precious plus blood on that.
Exactly.
So, Mark, you can add an extra dice to your roll. And Des can roll.
Manipulation and something.
Let's do manipulation. And let's use your streetwise.
All right.
And-
That's very nice of you, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm on your side.
Yeah.
I've got no subterfuge, so.
Yeah.
So it's manipulation, streetwise, and then an extra die for daunt.
Six successes.
Impressive. Is that the parka making that noise?
It is the parka that's making that noise.
You're like a baby seal.
It's
You
actually
knew that in
it's-
advance, didn't you?
It's actually Stingray.
I love it.
Wow, you're so refined. You're practically Cashman Withersby over here.
Yes.
Oh,
Quite.
tie.
Ooh.
What happens in a tie, Rick?
Tie goes to the player. That's how I do it.
I like how you do it. What do you say?
Blood hunt is a pretty big deal.
It's a big fucking deal.
What clan?
Ventru. Right?
Fuck them guys.
They're assholes.
They're the worst.
Most of them. And he looks over. at
All
Kelvin.
of them. Are you kidding me? They're the
Yep.
worst.
They're the worst. They are kind of the worst. And I've got one in particular that is worth a pretty penny.
So Dahlia's hand is probably on his arm or something. Because I was gonna say on his shoulder, but that's way up there.
That's okay.
So
You
it's
can yeah.
on his arm.
Yeah.
Because again, she's playing scary bad cop here, and her face is just getting more and more scary as her grip tightens a bit more.
Okay,
Just
you've convinced him.
yeah.
He's making the trade. He grabs the stock photo autographed by Carlisle Cashman Witherspoon. It even smells like him.
Delicious.
That perfume is from Italy. It's amazing.
Oh, the douchebag.
Oh, this guy has got to be a Ventru.
Yeah.
Look at that smug look on
been-
his face.
His face has been getting all over and drawing so much attention. You should get rid of him as soon as
Do
possible.
you have a lead on this guy other than the picture? I appreciate the picture.
Well, I know that he, hey, listen, trigger warning to everybody here because this is uncomfortable for me to even talk about, but I heard he likes kids.
This guy's gonna die. I understand they got feeding preferences, but that's fucked up.
It's real fucked to have that feeding preference.
This monster is going down. Thank you, sir. What was your name?
Well, I don't want. No, wait, hold on. Slow down, Tiger. Champ. Buddy. We're looking for somebody.
Yeah. Straight to business. Storyteller pause. Jen, Dahlia,
Oh.
you have been insulted by an inferior.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man. You know what that does to your blood? You know what that does to
What?
your beast?
What? Tell me.
Oh, it makes you so mad. It makes
Okay.
you almost want to fury frenzy.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Give me your roll.
No.
You're going to take your willpower,
Okay.
which is 4 dice.
Okay.
You're going to roll it, and you're going to see if you have enough successes to overcome this blinding rage of this fucking nobody who insulted you.
Do I roll hunger dice?
No, it's actually
Okay.
just straight up. Actually,
Okay.
I think it's more than... I always kind of forget this piece, because it doesn't happen too often. It's your willpower and half of your humanity. Your
Okay.
humanity is a 7, so let's add 3 dice to that. So roll 7 die, please. 7 black die.
Okay. Oh no, I got 1 success.
Difficulty is 2.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Okay. So, what happened?
I grab a little die
Ooh.
that happens to have numbers instead of these
Okay.
crazy V5 symbols. We'll see what happens. You are so angry at this chump, this nobody, this weasel, who just happened to get a crumb of information like some back alley rat that you could crush beneath your boot. But you rein it in just barely enough that you don't kill him. Instead, trying to bottle that rage, you feel yourself getting a little hungrier. And you go up in hunger by 1, which actually puts you at 1 because you killed a guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Phew. The only good thing that guy did.
Okay. So I don't try to attack the guy.
No?
Okay. Cool. So yeah, again, like I imagine during all of that, it's just that very tight control on his arm.
This can also actually socially insulting. There's social combat in V5,
Oh.
where not only do you suffer potential frenzies, but you can take willpower damage,
Ooh.
where you lose a temporary dot of willpower.
Oh.
If you go down to 0 willpower, you fury frenzy. Now, pro tip, you can do this in Elysium, because it's just words.
Oh man.
And you can socially combat someone into flipping the fuck out in the one place you're not supposed to flip the fuck out. And you
That
can
is
get
really
in
cool.
big trouble. Yeah.
Oh man. I really like that they added mechanics for just the petty bullshit that like in particular make Toreador fun.
Yes. I'm very petty and I'm fueled by spite, and I build
Excellent.
characters who are mouthy, and
Yes.
that's what I do. Warning.
I
Because
love
it's
it.
fun. So,
Oh my god.
yeah. You're able to write it in. He doesn't even sense you getting upset. He's too
Yeah.
focused on Des and his honeyed words. All right. You're not gonna throw in the car, are you?
No.
We can.
No. We're not throwing
no?
in the car. The car is ours. We have to get to our destination quickly. This
Okay.
is a fast car.
Yeah. She says no. We can't because it's
All
her
right.
car. You sure, Dahlia?
Who wants?
Yes, I am
Okay.
sure.
We have
Okay.
no other way to get there.
No, you're right. You're right.
This
Sorry.
guy, he pulled up in a green Dodge Dakota. The young lady, the kindred that Lord was it that I reached out to or responded to, she got abducted by this guy. By a couple of them.
I'm sorry. Who got abducted?
That kindred lady that the Lord was looking for.
And you said a Dodge what?
Green Dodge truck, Dakota.
Okay.
But pulled up next to her, got gas. Two guys went inside the gas station. She was outside alone with one of them. He used some kind of device, almost like a drone, like a remote control thing. She didn't see it coming, but it injected her with something.
What the fuck?
And then he started going toe to toe with this lady. And I figured, she's safe. She's a kindred. I've never seen a kindred get taken down so easy in my life. It's like she couldn't do anything that we do. So they grabbed her. They put her in the back of the cab section of the pickup truck. The two guys came in from the store. They drove off. I'd never seen them around before, if you're going to ask. But the gas attendant, they might know something. I'm not here too often.
You got a license plate on that car?
There was this camera marble, I got it.
You had a camera footage on it?
The station probably does.
What?
Did you know
Sorry.
that's Lord's child?
I didn't ask.
That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's a freebie.
How do you know that? How do you know that information about Lord?
There's only so many of those types around here.
So I imagine, given that this is her child involved, that you in particular have a very vested interest knowing how happy she gets with those who help her versus how angry she gets with those who don't.
She gets happy.
It's rare, but it's really nice when it happens.
If you have a conversation with her that you walk away from, that means that she has been pleased by that result.
That's fucked up. But I believe you.
So, with that being said, is there anything else that you should you have to tell us? Because if you don't, and there is more to know, then we will tell her.
Ooh. But I'm going to be busy on that blood hunt. Did she call the blood hunt?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time because you did a couple of things. Like you disrespected a couple of people. You disrespected Lord, and you're not really telling us everything. And I'm trying really hard to hold it together because we made a deal, and you're not giving me my part of the bargain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use
Deal's a deal.
I'm going to use Shadow Cloak to kind of, because Dez is getting kind of heated after hearing some disrespect towards Lord, some disrespect towards Dahlia. He's getting confused with all the information that's being blabbered on about.
Can you give me a composure and intelligence roll, Dez?
Yes. Three successes.
You feel him press into your brain.
I feel him press into my brain?
Oh, yeah. You feel the ground underneath you give way as you're falling. In your own head.
Fuck me.
But then you're standing again in the same place you were before. It's cloudier, it's foggier, but it's the mobile station. You see a green Dodge pickup truck pull up next to a flashy white Acura Accord. See a young woman with hair matching Lord's, actually, but it's not Lord. Feeling up her vehicle. You see two guys go inside. You see exactly what they look like. One of them has a shaved head, very short hair, military style, tattoos, his teeth are kind of fucked up, cowboy boots. He's open carrying a weapon. Another guy, nearly 400 pounds, huge Bubba-looking type, wearing nothing but flannel. Scraggly beard goes inside as well. Outside, where the truck is being fueled up, you see a guy in his mid-40s. Looks like his nose has been broken a number of times. Medium-length brown hair, clean-shaven. Probably the smarter-looking one of the bunch. He's gassing up, but he's playing with something. On his phone, he's touching something as if it's control. From the back of the pickup truck, you see a small drone go up really fast, really quickly, and then descend silently and slowly right behind the kindred woman, gassing up her vehicle. A hypodermic syringe darts out from the middle of it, striking her in the upper arm. She feels it. She's fucking pissed off. She sees it. She trashes the drone. It sees the look of the man who injected her and the control in his hand. She rushes at him. He tases her, cattle prod. You don't see any disciplines used. She goes down. She gets back up. They begin fighting openly at this gas station. Cars driving by. No one stopping. No one noticing. She goes down as if she was immortal. They throw her in a sunbag. Specifically a sunbag. You know, the kind that looks like aluminum foil. Throw in the back of the pickup truck. The two guys from the store come in. They all high-five each other as if they know exactly what was happening. One of them's got a fairly sizable duffel bag full of something. Didn't carry that in with him. They get in the truck. You notice the plates. Mass plates, but it's got a sticker on the back for a game preserve. It's a local shooting range, but, you know, enough money can turn any wildlife preserve into a shooting range if you're that big of an asshole. It's local, too. 5 miles up the road. What else do you see? I think that's about it. Oh, there was one more thing. The very large man with the scraggly beard, wearing all flannel, sees something before they take off. They all rush out of the truck. One of them's got a shotgun. And you feel the sting of a spread of pellet bullets hit your face as you're sharing the senses with the person who saw all of this. You quickly feel yourself brushing the blood from out of your eyes, running into the woods, and ghosting them. And then you're back. Present day, present time, next to Mort and Dahlia. The mental trauma gives you 1 aggravated willpower damage.
Yeah.
You all right there, Des?
No, that's a fucking cowboy and a lumberjack. And I begin to kind of regale exactly what I saw.
You tell it better than me.
You need to, are you okay? Fuck.
Time heals all wounds, friend.
How long ago was that?
2 nights.
So it kind of sounds like, at least, they're using the gas station as like a re-up spot, right?
Could be.
I got a quick question, storyteller.
Yes.
Is this his gas station that we're getting the feeling of?
No.
No.
He's just gonna. I just want to make sure that it's not. He's not associated. We're just meeting him there. Is what I originally thought.
Yeah, it's like he stopped here himself.
Yeah.
Had some kind of premonition that gave him like a.
Yeah.
Better fucking fade to black.
Yeah.
Obfuscate and see what's happening because he felt she was going down. Didn't know what or where, but saw it.
So even with the obfuscate, he got detected by those guys?
He broke obfuscate, or
okay.
They did see him somehow.
Okay.
You're not sure.
Okay. Either way, that is concerning. But, you know, and then to be clear, 2 of the guys with the entourage went into the gas station and came back with a huge bag of something.
Something.
And they didn't go in with an empty duffel bag.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
I hate to say this, but you need to go talk to Lord. I mean it.
In person?
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
This would be a happy conversation.
You need to just mention. I'm Des. Just say my name. Tell her that I sent you to go talk to her. Tell her any information that she wants, any information that she needs, because I'm worried, man. You for 2 reasons. One, there's something fucky going on, and you've been had, and 2, I don't know how mad she's going to be unless you do go talk to her.
Fair enough.
Mort at this point is gonna take out the flesh Polaroid, unwrap it, and show it to Des. That's who you saw?
Yeah. That's gross.
Oh, come on.
But well moisturized.
Very moist.
So you look at squishes and he kind of like does that
Yeah.
Oh,
squishy sound.
it's
You
hairy.
could probably press it up to the window and it'll get stuck so that you know.
No, don't. That's my window.
Like a
Get it off.
Like a stuffed Garfield.
But you need to remember, just go to, like, right now. Go. I don't know. I can't promise anything about, like, safety and stuff, but at least it'll get her off of your back. And just tell her that I sent you.
Sure. No problem.
And just give her information, because, Jesus, man. Buck, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Alright. Cool. So we need to probably move to the next part of recovering them. And that sounds like it's going to be complicated. Do you know anything about this game reserve? Was that it? The shooting range, whatever?
Yeah,
bullshit
it's
rich
one of
people
those-
do to fuck over nature.
Yeah, it's one of those good old boy things where a bunch of like security personnel or local hunting enthusiasts all get together, shoot a bunch of guns in the woods late at night when they're not supposed to, have bonfires, that kind of thing. There's a couple buildings out there. I just figure they get trashed all the time. It's like an old farm.
Is it usually a well-guarded old farm?
As well guarded as it can be with a bunch of people all having guns, walking around drunk.
They're not very
Awesome.
guarded at all.
Probably worse than guarded, is what I'm saying. They would probably shoot at any kind of shadow thinking it was raccoons they could show the corpses to their buddies.
That sounds fantastic.
There's a reason that I don't buy my eggs there, lady.
See Mort actually smile at all this.
Do you buy eggs?
I got a doppelganger.
I guess we all do. Mine's allergic to eggs.
I'd replace them. What, you want your doppelganger to suddenly like fucking have a drop from an anaphylactic shock, leaving you what? People asking you why you're not in the hospital. He's not that guy.
He knows that he can't eat eggs. I mean, he wouldn't
Accidents
eat
happen.
eggs, would he? Who eats eggs by accident?
Eggs are
When have you
everything.
I don't think I've ever accidentally. Well, maybe before.
Brownies.
You're right. Fuck, Dolly, I'm worried.
And okay, not about the egg thing though, right? About the actual thing that we were sent here to do.
Okay, yes, you're right.
Okay.
Let's get on task.
Cool.
That's gonna be
All right.
fun. Yeah.
Because
I'm not worried
again,
about that.
you know, we have a bit of a situation that requires a good think on how we're going to approach this. Okay, because I am also assuming that these good old boys are best buddies with the local law enforcement, which is how they're able to do all this bullshit without anybody giving a fuck.
Yes. Well, that's the world that we're living in.
Yay! Gosh. Oh, I can only rid the world of so many douchebags.
We can't go in. We can't go in guns a-blazing, or I
No.
guess we can't go in one entrance point. Maybe split at a certain point.
We also don't know if she's even still there.
Right.
So we need to figure out, like,
Need to scout it out.
yeah.
We could try to lock all the doors and the windows, burn the place down, and just have them die inside. And then
I did think about that, but again, if she's not there, or if she is there, that would present two different sides of the same awful problem, which would be that Lord would be real mad.
can't have that. Can't have that.
No.
So we'll have to do this very carefully and strategically.
Yes. I mean, I think maybe scouting to see if the car is there, and then it might have a GPS inside it. That we can, hey, where the fuck did the Malkavian go?
Yeah, he's gone.
Probably the Lord, hopefully.
Okay. All right. Well, whatever. He's not our problem. He's his own problem now, and that's
Damn it.
great.
Well, listen, I don't know what the best plan is, but you know what they say. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. So let's just start moving and just do and see what
get
happens
there.
from there.
That is
We
a
get
terrible plan, but it's the one we have.
When we get
I
there,
don't-
I could find out.
Yeah?
Maybe we do this.
Okay.
Maybe we have, because Mort, you can kind of get in and see. I don't know what you can do. Like what I shadows and me are like this.
I can sneak. I can see in the dark.
So maybe we split up, right? We get
Okay.
close, and then Dahlia, maybe you go in and act in your, like, you're so professional and like you have a way with people that I don't have. And then maybe like I can get one side and I can find through the shadows. Mort can get the other under the ground. I don't know how you do it, but every time I see you, you're just brushing dirt off yourself. So I imagine you can tunnel. I don't know how it works.
It comes in
Yeah,
handy.
like is it like a tremor situation?
That would be dope.
That would be really cool.
Is it a tremor situation?
I believe they're called graboids.
Yes, they are called. Are you a graboid, Mort?
The hell's a graboid?
Can you go in the
I'm
ground and
gonna
then
take
tunnel?
that as a yes.
They go on the ground, yeah.
And you can tunnel? Like you can like move under the ground?
That's a clan secret.
Oh, he's a graboid. I fucking know it.
Definitely confirmed. Confirmed.
Confirmed graboid.
You do a fist bump.
We're doing this while we're driving, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
This just in, we've been sued by World of Darkness and Paradox Entertainment for infringing upon rights for tremors. Oh, shit.
Yeah, in partnership with Warner Brothers or whomever owns.
Yeah.
Viacom.
Kevin Bacon is on his way right now.
He was not in the third or the fourth movie, and I'm very upset about that.
Oh man.
But they got that gun-toting guy in every single one.
Everyone.
Man, that's
That guy's dead.
oh. Way to bring it down, man.
Is he dead?
Alright, good night, everybody.
Could be not true. He was in Family Ties,
Okay.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
Yeah, but the dad. All right. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, so this game we're playing.
Welcome to the Tremors Info Hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we're driving over to the place in our super cool car. But for the sake of not being super obvious, Dahlia would, because it's like a forest preserving area, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Dahlia would kind of pull over to like one of the closer like ditches or whatever. And then kind of do that thing of like putting a tree branch in front of the nice sports car.
Valid.
Yeah,
attempt.
I'm gonna get out of the car.
Yeah.
Actually, can Mort make like a survival check to like really camouflage the car?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Cool.
Matter of fact.
Hell yeah.
So more can give me a wits and survival roll.
Oh.
Two successes.
It's not bad.
I have survival too, somehow.
Shit, I do as well.
It's because you get things done.
Yeah.
You fix bikes and shit. Yeah, you're able to pull it next to a large rock that is kind of on a flat clearing. So you're able to kind of park behind it a little bit, pull some of the larger brushes up out of the ground quite easily, put it right on the ground next to one of the tires. And it's night, so it's keeping it fairly well hidden from the road. No reflecting surfaces are going to be seen by passing lights, anything like that. So for all intents and purposes, it wouldn't even look like someone went off the road. No one's going to check on it.
Cool.
Sweet.
You pull up to the preserve. There is a house, like a farmhouse with no lights. It's got one of those chain link fences that's unusually high. There are a number of ATV tracks from the house going off to the reserve. There are a lot of cars here. There's about 20 pickup trucks, old beater vehicles with the worst bumper stickers you've ever seen. You know exactly who these people are.
Are we talking like Calvin peeing on something, or are we
Calvin
talking
peeing on the Camarilla symbol. Yep. Not that cool, but yeah.
I want to do like a soaring leap to like a topish part of a tree nearest to the house.
Yeah, and any of you can give me a wits, awareness, or intelligence survival. Those kind of rolls apply here. Use what you got. Mort, you have a special one as well for awareness.
Oh, so it's that. Okay.
It's got one success.
With survival?
Oh, holy cow. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, you can use
4,
survival.
5. 5 successes.
5 successes. The number of people at this place is alarming.
I have 2 successes.
All right. You can see that there's a bonfire further out in the woods. It's illuminating a barn about 200 yards past where you are, where the house is, down a trail. You can see with your eyes, as you can keenly see in the dark quite easily, that there's probably 20 people out there partying, revel-rousing. You hear the occasional gunshot. From the house, you can sense and see evidence that they have dogs. You can tell that it's a larger breed. With your survival training, your intuition with animals, it's like an attack breed, like a pit bull, German shepherd, something like that. Larger prints, bigger food bowls.
This is in the farmhouse.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's in the house with the chain link fence around it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep. Further down the road, or that path with the ATV vehicles, it looks like there's another barn of some sort where there's 15 to 20 people partying out in the woods, getting ready for something, you'd think.
Are the dogs also by where the people are partying? Or
No. You would assume they're in the house.
Okay. All right.
How far away are the dogs from the vehicles?
Pretty far.
Do we see the car that abducted the girl?
You do.
Okay.
Because that path is too small for traditional vehicles, which is why it looks like there's a bunch of ATV trails, snowmobile trails, that kind of thing. You also see that white Acura that Des saw in his vision.
Well, hey, listen, I could eat 100 hot dogs. I want to I want to maybe I can try to I guess kind of climb down whatever tree that I was leaping towards.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to try to pop some, or like kind of take a knife out and stab as many tires as I can.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's disable some of the vehicles.
From like the side of the tire so that it's,
Is it possible
Anything's possible.
also to perhaps rig some sort of explosion by, beginning to also stab at the gas tanks so they start leaking as some sort of convenient way we can cover our future escape?
You're talking to drain the gasoline out of the cars to light at a future date?
Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is either if we need a distraction in the purpose of extracting this person, or we are looking to, just since there's so many people,
Yeah.
we do the cool fade away cigarette into our giant pre-made gas pile, and then cool guys don't look at explosion, swag walk away.
I actually have something
You don't like
But
fire either?
I'm so uncomfortable, and I rip off my sleeves, so that I can feel my armpits again, and I start shredding pieces of the cloth. Do you know how a Molotov cocktail works?
I believe I do.
And I start handing you pieces of my clothing
Okay.
to kind of, and then to kind of put into the gas tanks.
I'm going to have our friend Dahlia make a quick roll.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Not that one. Give me a technology and dexterity.
Okay.
And I sent you a message as to what your technology rating is because I forgot to put that.
I saw it.
Yeah.
So that would then, and I have 2 hunger dice or 1?
1.
Okay. Cool. 1 success.
Out of all of that?
Yes, because this dice roller hates me.
If you spend a willpower, you can reroll.
All right, I will do that then. What the? 1 success. And I think it's on the hunger dice because it's red.
You can roll up to 3.
Up to 3 dice, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so is that how that works? You can keep the ones that you want?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And re-roll up to 3. So as many of the ones that failed, up to 3, you can re-roll. When you
Okay.
spend 1 willpower.
So, let me do that then. I will roll 3 dice.
Yep.
I got another success.
So you got 2?
Yes.
It's not the prettiest.
Okay.
But you're able to take some of the wires from one of the cars. You basically gut the electrical section altogether. And you kind of wire them all in series, daisy chain style. From one car's ignition to a gas tank, then split to another, so that you start one car, or unlock the doors, anything, that will send an electrical signal to the gas tank.
Oh, like an auto. If you had an auto starter or the keys to like go.
Man, I mean,
Don't ask
one
me how I
of
know
them.
this.
No, we're not. Again, for the government that's listening right now, this is our fun vampire game that we know for perfectly fun vampire reasons.
It's like
You cannot confirm
like
nor deny that this would actually work in real life.
It's like in that show, New Girl, with that character Nick, who's hilarious, and he's like, "I wasn't trying to build a bomb. I was just curious."
Oh my god.
That's what you say when we get caught by the SI.
Yeah.
Yeah. For real.
Or Kevin Bacon, who again is still on his way for that Trevor's thing.
He's busy getting footloose with the boys down at the barn fire.
Oh, heck.
Well, the Tremere actually have a graboid, I think, if I've read that first clan book correctly.
So I guess Dahlia will be doing that because I imagine that'll take a chunk of time while you guys are scouting and.
Yeah.
So that
doing
takes you
sneaky
about
things.
30 minutes. The other two,
Yeah.
are you heading closer to this revelry, checking out the barn perhaps while they're distracted?
Mort, what do you think?
I want to definitely check out the barn.
It's a good idea.
And I will.
Des, are you following or are you checking something else out?
I'm gonna kind of I'm gonna back him up with enough space just in case. While he's going towards that, but I want to make sure that I can kind of cover, look around, and sweep an area while he's looking through too.
I want to.
Perfect.
I want to turn on Eyes of the Beast.
Yep.
But then I also pull out a pair of like sunglasses, put them on to kind of like.
Nice.
Keep the
So
going
like
down.
from a distance, they don't see the red eyes.
Perfect. No one I've ever played with has ever thought to do that.
That's fucking genius.
Pro tip from Caleb
Gangrel.
to all y'all. This is pro gangrel moves.
Not to mention the fact that you can also kind of control how much light is coming through. You can kind of like zone in. Sorry, go ahead. So good. So genius. My God.
All right. You walk down that path. It's about 200 yards to get to that barn. From here, you can see those people much closer. A lot of them, 5 of them look like a bunch of retired clay pigeon shooting, typical hunting folks.
Mortal?
The rest, yes. The rest look like they're all former military, former lots of things. Other than the big Bubba guy with the flannel, they're all in decent shape. There's a number of shotguns, AR-15s around, and they're starting to arm themselves. They're putting down their beers. They are getting ready for something. Someone walks into the barn. Yes, Des.
Mm.
You gonna wait?
Mm-hmm.
From out of the barn, the same gentleman walks out, and he's got with him a kindred. If you can use sense of the beast, or even if you're just making observations, he's walking with someone whose arms are tied behind their back with thick, extremely durable wire ties, offering no resistance. It is not the child of Lord, however. A pair of pliers cuts the pair of zip ties, the restraints, and they are pushed and told to run. As a number of these degenerates begin to laugh and spit at this person, who then books it into the woods. You hear a number of them say, "Give a nice old head start, boy." But they are cocking their guns, they are readying their ATVs, and begin walking into the woods down 3 separate paths following this individual.
How many people all told?
I would say that out of the 20,
20.
all but 3 remain at the bonfire.
All but 3.
Hmm. The rest are all following.
I'm gonna tap on Mort.
Yeah.
You go with them. You've got this. The woods. This is your place.
Okay.
I'll get these 3.
Okay.
What a hero.
Yeah, like the Hunger Games salute.
You can take this 15.
Yes. You know the woods better than I do.
Yeah,
You're a graboid!
The woods gives you a +10 dudes advantage.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
New rule.
I don't know how the forest works.
I have no idea how the forest works. Give me
Yeah.
C's all day. I will fuck up some C's. Woods? It's all you.
Oh man, you're just looking at it like there's no ocean in there. What the
Godspeed,
fuck do you
Mort.
even do with that?
More I could see, his plan would be like 1 by 1, sneak up, take him out. If possible, like hopefully, if I can pull that off.
The 3 who are at the bonfire
Yes.
open these very large luggage containers, military grade,
Yep.
and begin tinkering with something as several drones take to the skies.
I'm gonna let them take their drones. Are they like remote control kind of situations?
It's a very big control.
Yeah. And it looks like they're controlling the things.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them just do their little play with their toys for a second. And then I'm gonna soaring leap. How close are they towards one another?
5 or 6 feet apart.
Okay. I want to soaring leap on top of one.
Okay.
And I want to try to crush that person's skull. I want to cave that person's head inside of itself.
Soaring leap is a free ability of yours.
And so is lethal body, if I'm correct.
How do you have both?
Purchase.
You only have one dot in potence.
Wait, is lethal body in level 1?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But you only have one dot in potence. You only have one.
But you could purchase one in level 1, can't you?
I'll say yes, because it's fun.
I want... Okay, let's
You
do
screwed
this.
up your sheet, Junior.
I did. It's a rookie mistake. So let's do this. Let's. I want to, without lethal body, I want to soaring leap on top of this person and just try to kind of push my fingers into this guy's orifices.
It's cool. You can do both.
Use the momentum of the jump.
Yeah.
The problem is this is a dexterity and athletics to try and get him. So you're like 20 feet away, 30 feet away.
Yep.
Go for it. Dahlia has finished wiring up those vehicles. Probably making your way towards where the 2 members of your group went.
Next question I have is, in one of the vehicles, was I able to find if somebody left a clicker remote start thing, or, excellent.
Let me just make a quick roll.
Okay.
Yes.
Yay!
Oh, yes.
Oh, man. And I'm going to say, since it's such a great roll by your expression, that it also matches my outfit.
It does.
Excellent. Yeah, so I think I would head towards the bonfire because that's where activity seemed to be, and I am not a very sneaky person, so I can, I don't know.
Very good. Did you make the roll, Des?
I did, and I got 3 successes.
Ooh. Tie goes to the player. You fall down, landing on one of them. Control. Still in his grip as he hits the ground, spraining his wrist. What's next? The other two obviously hear their friend fall to the ground. They're hesitating because they have extremely expensive equipment in the air. And they're holding the control. They're trying to quickly find a way to land it and grab a weapon.
And they're about 5 feet away from each other?
Yes. If you need a minute, we can go to Mort.
Yeah, give me a minute. Give me a second.
Mort, there are 3 paths that these gentlemen went down. Do you feel lucky? Or would you like to try and make a survival roll of some kind to see if you can determine what would be more beneficial to you?
Yeah, let's do a survival check.
Let's do wits and survival. And I will let you know what I believe is the better alternative. Which is a roll many others would not have gotten.
I got the crit. I got the 2 crits. And then 1 more success.
Is it a messy crit?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Well,
Woohoo! Beautiful. 5 successes and a man of honor. Look at that. Portable camera. That's the dice camera, everybody. It's a pro move.
Nice.
We never
Oh,
had
it's
it.
pro attack.
We're a bunch of liars. We don't have dice cameras. just this one honest player.
Special rules. I like. Yeah.
Hey,
Special
I
rules.
sent you a screenshot, so.
I know. It's true.
This is the first game that we've had dice cams, and I'm
Yep.
into it.
There we go. Let me just quickly take a look and see what the best trail is for you. Because I did plan these out. Middle track. You feel, as you look deeper into the woods, is not only the less traveled by the number of mortals, but it also seems to be the one that the person you saw run into the woods took.
It must be like more kind of like look, like sniffs the air and then like chooses the middle track.
You hear a number of gunshots. You smell blood in the air, both mortal and kindred.
All right, so then as that happens, I'm gonna kind of enter like stealth mode and go right down the middle track. I like to use the blood surge up my dex.
Smart. Love it.
Oh, I failed to rouse. Okay.
So you get a little hungrier. That's okay. There's plenty of food here. Everyone brings snacks to a bonfire, especially a bunch of blood bags.
Would like to try. My goal is try and reach up to them hidden and kind of take out them one by one as I can.
You got it. Give me your stealth.
Probably pop close too.
Yeah, so you can give me the for our weapons.
I made that rouse check. Okay.
Perfect. You don't get hungrier. Let's do this as 3 quick consecutive rolls to see if you get it easy peasy. You're actually a very stealthy person, and by increasing your dex, you don't even need to make the roll. We'll take the better of half, and you would have already made it.
I got 7 dice there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, plenty of success there. Grappling them, one of them goes down without a roll. The other 2 are a little more tactically trained. Let's see.
I'll like grapple and like claw their like throats or mat like just.
Yeah. So you got the one that was furthest behind. There are 2 up ahead.
Okay.
Please give me those 2 rolls of dexterity and grappling with your specialty. Des, you have landed on a gentleman. The other 2, their drones are nearing descent. They are quickly moving their feet to get closer to AR-15s lined up against some of the beer coolers. Dahlia, you are probably walking up to the scene right now. You see Des, a very large man, with his guns showing because he ripped his parka apart, looking just,
Ozzy,
awesome.
Ozzy and Harriet. Yeah.
Little mom tattoo. Because he's a sweetie at heart.
It's true.
But he's in danger.
Yeah.
You see 2 guys going for weapons.
I want to know if I can activate prowess to try to just to one of the guys, because I don't think...
You also have guns.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I put them on your character sheet.
That's right. Let's do that. Because everybody's shooting guns, and that's not suspicious.
Actually, it isn't.
Yeah.
Everyone has guns in here.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was like,
guns.
now that you mention it, like, that is not... Because I was like, I'll go for, like, the stealthy option. But in this environment, that is also a stealthy option.
With a bazooka in the truck, yeah.
Well, I have a shotgun. So yeah, I'm gonna go Terminator on this bitch, because also you put aviator glasses on my sheet with my cool leather jacket. So yeah.
Probably put the glasses on before you even take the gun out.
Yeah, no. As soon as she finished rigging up the explosion, that's when the shades came on.
Yeah.
If you play it in a one-shot and you ask me for a pre-gen character,
Yeah.
I got you.
Listen, thank you. Thank you.
Although I apologize, you're not clan ministry, and I did not give you narcotics.
It's okay. We can always, have a white Christmas when we get back to the base.
Well, you have a Tesla with Carlisle, the Cashman Witherby.
Yes,
That's
there's
a
got to
good
be
point.
coke in that card.
Oh
somewhere.
yeah, like we'll just undo the seats and figure it out. It's fine.
It's probably
okay.
just in like the center console even.
It's not even.
So
Steering wheel's coated in it.
is I'm guessing it's dex and firearms.
Yes. If you're making a more aimed shot, like with a sniper rifle, that can be a resolve in firearms or whatever their goofy storyteller tells you to do. They're usually wrong anyway. In your case, yes, let's use dexterity and firearms, which, oh my. Mort, what did you get for your roll on the first of the two?
4.
Oof, that's abysmal. You kill him. It is, it's
Sneak
like,
up, grab his mouth, and just claws right in the neck.
now you get a little hungrier.
That's what the third guy's for.
Well, you can feed on this guy.
Oh, that's true.
Take you
Okay.
just about take you real quick. You're only quenching your thirst a little bit. Or
just
you can
poke-
drain him completely while he's dying out and really get
You know what?
motor running.
Yeah. So I sneak up, grab by, cover his mouth, and with the claws, I just like rip a chunk out of his throat, and just feed on like the inside of his neck.
And you're
I
down
will-
to 0 hunger.
I will drain him dry and just drop the body.
You do.
Yes.
I feel like gangrel feed the same way they do in 30 Days of Night, where they just kind of like rake their teeth, you know?
Yes.
Corn on the cob.
Effective.
Yeah.
I got 2 successes, and it says the shotgun does +4 damage, and also has superficial spread. So I don't know if they're close enough to hit both of them or not, or if spread is something different in tabletop.
Well, I wrote that because I wanted it for a specific purpose because it's a shotgun.
Okay.
You shoot one of them with ease, and his legs come out from underneath him, and he hits the ground. And shotguns are interesting. They're not a super piercing bullet. However, they go inches within the skin, and it is excruciating. It's not quite organ damage, but it can easily kill you. It knocks him flat on his back, and he is, without medical attention for a while, he will bleed out. But right now, he is stunned, incapacitated, and won't be getting up relatively soon. The control port in his hand and in the hands of the person 5 or so feet next to him both take some of that spread pellet damage. And 2 of those drones crash to the ground, making a fairly loud noise.
No.
I want to run up to probably the other guy that's on the other side that was not just shot. Kind of to take my hands off of that first person, grab my knife, and run at the other guy towards his throat.
Okay. Let's see who can... Let's see if he gets to the gun first. As his control is now shot. The drone has already fallen and hit the deck. He has thrown that to the ground. He is going for the AR. You are running at him with a knife.
Yep.
Let's see what happens. Give me your melee and dexterity roll.
You should take a penalty because you don't bring a gun to a knife fight.
You should take a penalty. Shame on you. I had expected better of my Gehenna Gaming co-founder.
It's true. I didn't bring much with me, but I brought some excitement, and I brought some dice. Ooh, can I blood search for this?
You're a kindred.
I'd like to.
You can blood search for anything until you go to Hunger 5 and kill somebody.
What is
I
blood
won't stop you.
surge?
Oh, sorry, Jen. We only tell
That's
these things
okay.
to the cool kids.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't be sad. There's a sign, don't make me tap it. It says no being sad while playing the game.
It's got a very angry face on it. This is doubly sad. It's like a threatening.
I love it.
Yeah, so you can do a couple things with a rouse check. You can wake from the dead. You can use disciplines, like your disciplines that actually need the rouse checks.
Yes.
You can also do 3 rouse checks in one turn for 3 different purposes. One of them is you can rouse the blood and heal superficial damage. And your blood potency part of the sheet will tell you how many superficial damage you heal with each rouse check. Aside from that, you can heal, you can activate disciplines, and you can also do this lovely little thing called a blood surge. Now, blood surge is when you look at your character sheet, and I'll look at yours, and I'll tell you what's up. Under the blood, I think it might be page 2 or something. Yeah, page 2. You'll see that you have a blood surge, add 3 d10s. So you do a rouse check. Let's say that you succeed, because I just rolled this and it was a success. Depending on what attribute you are increasing, you will have 3 extra dice. So if Dahlia is like, wants to Hulk out, you're already very strong.
Yes.
If you blood searched that, you would have 7 strength.
Oh, cool.
That's fuck this car, I'm throwing it kind of strength.
Yeah.
Jaws of life kind of strength. And that's without your potence. So, yeah, if you are struggling and you know that you are not going to have the right attribute for the job, you can call upon your vampiric nature to cover your human failings.
So when I do that, and I rouse check, I rolled a 4.
So you get hungrier.
So I get hungrier. But I add my die.
You add your blood. What's yours?
Blood potency 1.
Yep. So you have
1 dice.
Yep. Might be actually it's 2.
Is it?
Yep. V5 companion updated it.
Oh, the companion updated it to 2?
Yep.
Come on. Oh, I did not. That's amazing.
Unfortunately, your sheet is incorrect. So
I'd like to
pay the
thank.
price. I'm kidding.
I'd like to thank Erica Fassett for this role,
And Justin the Killing.
and Justin Achille.
Yeah. What'd you get?
All right.
Are you spending
no.
willpower? Are you spending willpower?
Oh no.
Did you get a messy?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yes, I have to.
Did you get a messy?
Yeah. No.
Failure is interesting drama mark. Just saying.
Well, okay. So both of my blood dice failed,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got 1 success on my other dice,
So you can re-roll 3 black dice.
not including blood dice.
Right, you can't re-roll blood dice.
Yep. All right. 5 total.
Die.
And what's up with the ties today?
I don't know. I've never had this many ties.
It's wild.
Um,
In this case, what happens?
he gets to the gun.
Fuck me.
He grabs it. He spins into your knife. Or he's stabbing him.
I'm stabbing him at my favorite place to stab.
Is it the spleen?
Of course, it's towards the spleen.
Okay.
Shifty eyes right now. That's just fucking killing me.
Oh, that's like, of course, the spleen.
Oh my god.
Okay. You stab him in the spleen.
And I dig hard with my hand when I stab too. Like I don't just like go to stab. Like I go to like push my entire hand through if I can.
He's not long for this world. He is dying. He drops the gun.
So, for my player understanding, the first guy that Des jumped on is either dead or super out of it.
He's actually just injured and starting to crawl to his feet. But let's cut back to Mort, who is on Hunter number 3, who is taking aim at something.
If I can... Okay, I probably can't sneak up and get to him before he shoots, so sneak up as close as I can, and I would like almost like pounce on him.
Okay.
Claws out.
You, right before you make contact with him, or actually give me the roll, see if you do make contact with him.
What's this? Dex and
Athletics.
Dex and athletics. Okay. Oh, I don't know. 1, 2, 3 successes.
Before you land on him, he gets 6 successes and shoots ahead of him. And you hear something fall to the ground. You land on top of him. Are you stabbing him with your hands?
Yes, I hope, yes, tap and then just claw.
He
Instead of like raking, he like pokes with claws.
Yeah. He screams, shooting off a number of other rounds rapidly. You see flashlights turn in the distance about 100 yards or so towards your direction, knowing that the prey has been found or something worse happened.
I would like to. Now, what are we in like the middle of the woods?
Yeah, there's a path, but it's very thin. It's not even something that an ATV could traverse at this point. It's thick underbrush, thick tree coverage.
Okay, I would like to go like near a tree. I want to use earth meld.
All right, and you fade into the bark.
Yep.
Des and Dahlia, where you're at.
So is the guy I shot still sort of alive?
He's barely breathing and dying.
Okay. So in that case, Dahlia is going to do the Terminator thing of like shooting him again. Since he's barely alive, do you want me to still roll for it, or is it fine as just a finishing thing? Because she's marching over to the guy who is alive.
You don't need to because he can't physically move to get out of the way. He's a sitting duck.
Cool. Because, like, this is more for sending a message to the guy that's still alive.
The guy who's still alive is starting to crawl, get up on his knees, and he's about to make a run for it towards the barn.
So she's just going to be like, don't fucking run because you're only going to die tired.
He hears you, but he keeps running.
Can I command it?
You're not looking at his eyes at this point.
Okay, cool.
Turned away from you.
So he's still trying to run anyway.
Yep.
Can I make an intimidate check? Because he can hear me.
Yeah, but he's fearing for his life, so that would have to be a really impressive roll.
Okay.
That's a high difficulty. Because he knows you're going to kill him anyway. He knows what you are.
I mean, that's fair. I only play nice girls, though.
You're so nice.
Please? Pleasey, please?
Yeah, come on.
Jen can have a little diablerie as a treat.
Yeah. I want to grow big and strong.
I earned this. It was a tough week.
I deserve this. Okay, so what is it normally? Charisma or manipulation for plus intimidate? Or would it be strength?
Oh, you're going to try to, like, order him to stop?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I mean, again, I'm just
That'd be
curious what it would be.
Intimidation and probably charisma.
Okay, I do have Daunt too, which I think I don't have to, like, it's one of those always on things, right?
You would have to get a critical because the difficulty for that is so much higher.
Okay.
Then you might be able to possibly even mathematically roll.
Okay, well, then I'll just shoot him. Can I try to aim for a leg?
Sure, take a shot.
Alright, I want to shoot him in the leg. He doesn't need a leg to answer my questions.
He'll live.
Shoot his butt.
I'm sorry?
Shoot his butt.
Yes. Wow, okay, so I got 4 successes. One of them was on my hunger dice, too. Does that do anything?
No, that counts.
Okay, cool.
You hit him in the leg.
Excellent. Can I have the thing of just, like, Princess Mononoke blow the leg clean off?
I'll allow it.
Excellent.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Yes! Awesome!
If you know my favorite films and you describe something, it's probably going to happen.
Oh man, sidebar, because you'll like this, the Bruja I played, the Elder Bruja, I asked for ST approval to ask if San's story could be her accounting as a neonate, and I got it approved because that storyteller was also like, that's my favorite fucking movie. Done. Because, like, I think, like, my Methuselah was also, like, I'm a giant wolf most of the time. And I'm like, yay!
Thematically appropriate.
Exactly. So basically she's just going to, like, stride over there looking more annoyed now that she has to work further. And flipping him over. Mm-hmm.
As you blow his leg off, and there's an incredible torrent of blood trailing behind him as he's crawling.
Mm-hmm.
Des and Dahlia, give me a wits and awareness.
Okay.
Mort, you have just earth melded with a tree. A number of hunters.
Oh no.
About
The
11.
base of a tree, yeah.
About 11 of them converge on your path. They got George. What the fuck? How does she even manage that? She's not even supposed to be able to do any of this shit. I don't know, man. The drugs probably wore off. They don't wear off. We've tested this. A couple of them, 5 of them walk up ahead. And you see them dragging another body. Body of a dead kindred. Who has a dragon's breath round right in the back of her head.
Oh shit.
And they are dragging her back to the opening.
There's still a bunch around me, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna stay in the ground for now.
That's a wise move, friend. I don't want to call anyone out, but I have some players who would have gone down totally dead. And you can reuse this sheet for another night, my friend. One shot's already a fairly happening thing. Des and Dahlia, what'd you get?
1. Uno.
1. Both of you, 1.
We're distracted.
There's a lot of blood on the ground.
There is.
Yeah.
Although they're not suits, right? So, you know, Thalia's kind of like,
Ew. Peasant blood.
yeah, just like, ugh. I can
Not soup
taste
blood.
I can smell the inbred on them.
Well, it's like McDonald's. Like, you could eat it, but it makes you feel like shit afterwards.
Exactly.
So you don't hear what I
Oh no.
knew
no.
Oh
you would
no.
probably hear.
Uh-oh.
But that's okay. Everyone
I'm
dies.
sure it'll be
Everyone
fine.
dies. Everyone dies someday. You do,
Can't live
however,
forever.
see a number of flashlights, and you hear a number of people talking about How the fuck did she get the drop on George, Dan, and Dwyer?
George Dan.
She wasn't supposed to be able to do any of the stuff that they do because of the drugs. Listen, man, it had to be something else. I'm telling you, the drugs work. The coagulant works. You saw what happened. This is what? The 15th one we've gotten? The drugs work. I don't know, man. I'm not trusting it. Fucking high alert, and they're walking back to the clearing where the bonfire is. Weapons drawn, hot and at the ready, because many of them think that kindred they shot in the back of the head could not have done the type of damage they saw done to 3 of their hunter friends.
How many are coming back?
12.
Fuck me. I want to go inside the house.
The house is a little far. You can go inside the barn.
I want to go inside the barn. That's what I meant.
You should stab the guy that's slowly crawling away so he's dead and can't tell them where we went.
Oh, that's right. The guy that I originally is starting to kind of like crawl away.
Unless he's passed out from shock.
Well, as I run by him, I'm going to kick him in the face.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep running towards the barn.
Yeah.
He is unconscious.
Excellent.
Primarily from shock. The kick helped.
Yeah. I mean, that leg came clean off. That was fucked up.
As you make it to the barn, and there are those 2 very large 12-foot tall doors that were partially open closed. Are you closing them all the way? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
And as you do that, you see that they have now entered that clearing. And they see one of their friends shot, another one stabbed, another one missing a leg.
Whoops.
Jesus fucking Christ! They're here, I'm telling you. And they go from weapons hot and at the ready to literally scanning and looking for clues, looking for footprints, looking for people, and they begin to move towards the barn. However, give me a wits and awareness for inside the barn. As it's fairly lit in there, but I want to see exactly how much you see.
I see you probably have the same amount of wits and awareness as I do.
Yeah.
We're very aware.
It's a barn.
Huh?
Dahlia doesn't know much about barns, but this sure is a
the
barn.
The light's in my eyes.
This sure
I'm
is a
just
barn.
like,
Mark, this barn has a generator you've never seen before.
Okay.
Putting out an incredible amount of power. There are no grid power lines to this place. It's some kind of weird generator. There's a number of conduits leading to a separate part of the barn.
Is there like an off button or like a lever or like a button?
On the generator itself, yes. Do you really want to turn all the lights off right now?
I feel like now might be a great time to trigger my explosion. Because they're all within eyeshot of it, right?
Yes.
How do you suppose that you're going to do that?
I have my clicker.
What if we time it? What if we like turn off the generator and then you do the explosion thingy?
Oh, that would be awesome! Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, ready?
Wait. Can I make a tech roll to understand what this generator, like, because if this is a thing that is keeping our friend alive or something like that, like, I don't want to make it worse.
You don't know until you check out what's behind door number 1.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Oh, okay.
God damn it.
Then let's...
You do the thing first. Do the clicky thing first.
I'm clicking it. This is some Flight of the Valkyries.
And and 15 to 20 vehicles explode. Bah, 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 in series. Not all at once, because you wired them in series, but they literally in a row.
Just a single blood tear rolls down her face.
It's so beautiful.
So fucking beautiful.
God bless America.
God bless America.
More comes out of the ground specifically just to go home.
See to shine and see. Oh man, beautiful. The generator goes off. The lights in the barn go completely dead.
After you do the explosion thingy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's your next move?
Like door number 1.
Mort, you are alone. There is kindred vitae all over the ground.
Oh. So there's no... That's right, so I can still sense. There's no hunters or anyone there anymore.
No, they are. You've heard the explosions.
All right.
They're all in the clearing, moving towards the barn, moving towards the house, moving towards the cars.
All right, the 3 guys that I killed, I want to, what gear do they have?
The 3 that you had killed?
Yep.
AR-15s, night vision goggles, handheld stake launchers, incendiary weapons, white phosphorus, dragon's browns.
I was looking for explosives specifically. Okay, no, I'm not good with guns, so... Alright, so I hear explosions, no one's near me. So I'll definitely come out of Earthmeld. A little surprised, no one's here. I will start making my way back. I will go in stealth mode, though. Go back, because I know I don't want to run right into a bunch of guns aimed at me. Now, Blood Surge is probably gone by now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to go back stealthily and see. And there, I see a bunch of guys there pretty much all alert, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They're waiting for a raccoon or a squirrel to move a bush so they can shoot in that general direction. They don't even care at this point.
All right. And how many are there?
15. Actually, sorry, 12.
Not that good. Oh shit.
You can take a knee for now, and we can cut to our 2 friends and see if something progresses while you keep your eyes on and wait.
Yeah, you know what? I will. So I don't see Dez or Dali anywhere.
No, not at all.
All right, so I'm gonna try while in stealth, just kind of try and sneak around them back to where we came.
Good move.
So like a slow stealthy pace. Just...
Yeah. Let's see if you're able to do that. Dez and Dahlia inside the barn.
Opening up door number 1.
That horrible thing leaps out to murder us.
What are we going to win?
Yeah, what's in the box?
There's some emergency lights that are powered up. They're battery powered. When generators go out, there's an internal safety switch that senses that there's no more power feed. The battery kicks on, and these 2 floodlight pieces that you see them in hallways, if schools lose power, etc. They kick on.
Uh-huh.
There are about 6 or 7 kindred tied to the walls.
Yep.
With a IV bag of some kind of fluid being pumped into them. Their legs are gone.
Fuck.
There is a girl with pearl white hair among them. They look starved. They look emaciated. They look like they all want to kill and drain you.
Fuck.
There are vats beneath them collecting vitae from where their legs are sawed off after they regrow. They're sawed off again, and they're collecting vitae
Oh God.
In what?
in like a plastic 55-gallon barrel
A barrel
with
not-
like a funnel underneath it.
So it's not like they're collecting it in like a bag. It's literally just being dumped into a barrel.
Yeah,
Okay.
this isn't OSHA approved, Mark.
Well, I know. I'm just trying to think. I'm thinking this is more like a big giant jug of bug juice at camp rather than like a Capri Sun. In other words,
Right, you're absolutely right.
And I don't know what the logistics of feeding your own vitae to yourself.
You do have that kidney.
I do have a kidney. I'm going to. You're
Can you out of the pocket?
Dahlia, you're so smart. I forgot about the kidney. So
I don't normally approve of you taking trophies and snacks, but at this time it's very effective.
I mean, I always have an organ on me.
The barn
You know
doors.
me.
The barn doors open and 6 people flood in.
Oh.
Fuck
You
me.
are still behind the door towards the other area, but you have very little time.
I'm going to run over to the platinum haired girl, and I'm going to give her the kidney. Yeah, I'm going to put it in her mouth.
Give me a dexterity check. Just dexterity.
Just dexterity.
Just dexterity.
Slips right out of the hand.
All right. That's going to be all hunger die.
Man.
Hers too.
Fuck. I got 1 success. And there's no willpower rolls in those bad boys.
Ooh, okay. She takes 4 of your fingers clean off.
Fuck!
She bites your fucking hand, taking the kidney with it.
But she takes some of my blood, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, listen, true love sometimes comes at the most unopportune times. Ouch.
Yeah, so Dahlia like rushes over and is like, "Hi, my name is Dahlia, we're here to rescue you."
It takes a minute, but her eyes go from that of a great white shark in a feeding frenzy devouring the corpse of a whale to something that of resembling a person again.
Lord,
Get me
we're
the
here.
Fuck out of here.
Yes, let's take you
Now.
back.
Dahlia's undoing straps by just ripping them off because
Yep, she can't walk.
Yeah.
She's going to start
Thanks.
rousing the heal, but actually she shouldn't do that because she'll just go back to fury frenzy, hunger frenzy.
Let's see. I should be strong enough to carry her.
Oh, you don't even need to roll.
Okay.
I mean, I could too.
Oh, come on,
Yeah.
Dex. Come on, really?
Right?
You're not strong.
I don't think I am. Are you stronger than me?
She's
Yeah, I hope
so
you're stronger than me.
Yeah. I think so anyway.
Yes, I think it's appropriate. I'm not even going to look at the sheet. You're definitely stronger than
I can
Dex.
see the sheets.
Oh my god.
I'm just rubbing that
Dahlia
in.
makes it even more funny just behind you. She's just like, this motherfucker.
I'm missing how many fingers? 3 or 2?
Yeah.
4.
4. Oh, she really got into me. All right.
Yeah. She really got you. She really got you now.
The love bite.
It's a love bite. Well, I mean, there's a blood bond situation there, right?
2 men into the room.
Oh god.
They raise their guns and shoot. Give me
Okay.
Dex and athletics.
Rapid reflexes?
That counts.
I also have the fortitude.
Luckily, you do.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how to do fortitude, so I'll look at it later.
Well, just make the roll, and we'll see if we
Okay.
need to use fortitude.
Okay. And it's
Fortitude
Dex and
works.
athletics?
Yeah.
So that's 3 and 3. Oh, I got 3 successes. 1 is a shiny
Camarilla symbol, and then one is a red skull.
That's fine.
Which,
She got some
Okay.
successes, so it's not a bestial or anything.
Is the shiny one something special?
I don't think so.
Okay,
So you tied.
cool.
Mark, you got 1 success.
2.
2. Oh, you got lucky. An incendiary round whizzes by your head. The other person almost hits Jen.
There 2 people?
Yeah.
I'd like to use Arms of Our Men.
Okay. Mort, you are back at the house by now.
Okay.
The lights on that house begin to turn on.
Oh, okay. Now, I can see the barn, right?
Yes.
Is there anyone outside that still?
Yeah, about 6 people.
Oh, okay. But
The
then the
other-
house. Okay.
Yep.
But then the house that I'm near, lights just went on.
Yes. An older woman who looks like she's in her 70s comes down in a nightgown with 4 pit bulls, and she has a shotgun. She's also drinking something that looks like a Capri Sun.
Oh no!
Ah.
Helps her glaucoma, don't you know?
Alright. Really stupid idea. That may kill more, but it would be awesome if it succeeded.
The best kind of idea.
I want. Well, as soon as I see pit bulls, I want to like. I don't have animalism, but an animal can. I'll use a blood surge if need be. I just want to like the dogs, like get down into like a bestial hunch, like growl at them, those red eyes narrow at them, and try and just like intimidate the dogs, pretty much stand them down.
Yeah, be the pack alpha.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's exactly kind of like I'm the alpha dog.
I like it.
1 minute.
Now I should take an animalism.
Right.
Mark and Des and Delilah. What are you doing about your shooters?
I want to shoot one. I can still use the shotgun with her on my back, right? Or
You sure can, because you're a badass with a lot of strength.
fuck yeah!
You're gonna, yeah, it's the Terminator thing again.
Yeah, again. Hell yeah.
You got like one lady on your shoulder
yeah.
and you're cocking a shotgun on the other.
Oh man, I'm cool as fuck right now. Okay.
Come with me if you want to live.
Get down, do it.
What now?
Oh boy. Wait.
There's actually a new discipline that came out with Winter's Teeth, the Vampire the Masquerade comic. That is, I think it's a .1 animalism power that basically overrides whatever training or domestication an animal has. Even a service animal who's very loyal to its canine handler will turn on that person and bite their face.
Whoa.
You don't have that power, but you're a gangrel. And we've done a lot of shit tonight. And mechanically, XP is spent at the end of the session. But in world, in story, that's bullshit because people evolve all the fucking time. So I'm going to let you do that roll.
That's great.
As if you're discovering something within yourself for the first time. Because Mort has likely never had the opportunity to try and intimidate a number of fucking animals to do something that he wanted to do. But you're thinking about it now. And you're a gangrel. And you're taking this like a duck to water, baby.
Cool.
So give me an animalism. Sorry, an animal ken. And let's see.
I have to rouse for this.
Yeah. No, because it's dot one.
No? Okay.
Let's do wits and animal ken because it is not intelligence. It's base guttural.
Yeah, I'm like growling. My pose is like
Be the bulldog, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The eye. I'll take off the sunglasses. I narrow the red eyes. I'm gonna use some willpower.
Okay. Jen, did you
Much better. 5 successes.
5
That's like the
successes.
pit bull you want to work as.
I got
Yeah.
5 successes with the shiny Camarilla symbol, and then 1 possible bestial failure because it has a little red skull again.
Yeah, but that's only if you have no successes.
Oh, okay, neat.
Yes. So you fire back, and that is a shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
And the both of them take the hit and scream. You then hear a number of semi-automatic weapons shoot the barn
Fuck.
with incendiary rounds bursting through old wood. Some of it begins to catch on fire. They are just
Question.
shooting the barn up at this point.
They're just shooting from the outside.
Where we are, is it made of the same barn material?
Oh yeah.
Like what?
Can I Kool-Aid Man through it?
Oh
Oh, they're
yeah.
shooting it with incendiary rounds, though.
Huh? I don't want to go
Listen.
into the fire. Like,
We're pals and all. Please don't say Kool-Aid Man while I'm drinking something. That was almost nearly really embarrassing on stream. That's so funny. I'm kidding. You can absolutely Kool-Aid Man that shit.
okay, cool.
Mort gets,
Alright.
Mort gets 5 successes and the pit bulls
With willpower, yep.
stop. And their ears go straight up. And they're behind a chain link fence. They're not near you.
Well, they're behind a
But the
fence,
70-year-old woman, who's a ghoul, drinking the blood of all these kindred, prolonging her life, helping her glaucoma, doing evil, evil fucking things for her 3 boys. The pit bulls descend upon her. They tear her to shreds until
Awesome.
she's bone and sinew.
Yeah, I see it like and then I let out like a bark, and that's when they pounce on her.
Oh god. It's...
And you watch it as if it's
Awesome.
something horrible at the zoo that just happened.
Like you're watching Shark Week.
Yep. Like you're watching Shark Week.
Biggest smile across Mort's face at that point.
You Kool-Aid Man through the back of the barn. The wood bursts right by you as you run away from the fire that's being shot at, back towards the house where, well, there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of people shooting at the inside of a... Oh, they got no successes. They have no idea where the fuck you are. You make your way
I mean,
back.
it's very loud if they're all shooting fucking guns at the same time.
Yeah, you make your way back to the house. You see more. You see what I just described with that old woman. The pit bulls are still chewing her bones. They're practically about to turn on each other if they weren't so full. They are absolutely out of their minds.
Is she dead?
She is so dead.
All right.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This boy wants a tissue sample and I can see it in his brain.
No,
Let's
bad
get outta
Des,
here.
bad
Get outta
Des.
here.
We're leaving. You're
Get outta
leaving. We're going.
I don't have, you know me. I was gonna have a snack, but let's just go.
Yeah. We'll go when there. We'll get some fast food when we're not running for our lives.
Okay, you're right. You're absolutely right, Dahlia. Man, so hungry.
Yeah. So we're booking it for our sweet car.
Behind you, you hear the screams of a number of kindred who are practically whites as the barn catches fire. It starts to collapse.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
shit.
not our problem.
We'll be later.
You get to the car.
It means there's a later.
You get to the car. You're taking the branches and things off of it. By the time you get in and you put your package in the car, you see a number of ATV lights coming down the path towards you. Who's got the most drive? I know that's a very sad amount.
Dahlia, I'm gonna assume.
I
Yeah.
have 0.
Delia has 2.
Yeah. Can I do the blood thingy to boost this roll or no?
You can.
Yay!
You know
Okay.
V5 so well.
So okay. So drive plus
Dexterity. Or
okay, and then so that would be 5, and then plus
resolve,
my-
but it's the same for you. So
yeah, and then plus my blood would be another 3.
yep.
Okay, so that would be 8.
8.
Do I have to roll a separate die to do the blood thingy first?
Well, what's your hunger one?
Yes.
So you'd have 1 hunger die and you'd have 7 black die.
Okay. 5 successes.
Probably not gonna beat that. 4 successes.
All right. So
You-
we got some sweet Fast and Furious shit going on here. I'm like Tokyo drifting on this road. It's pretty legit.
On dirt, have you?
The Tesla.
That makes it more impressive.
Well, you have to put the ludicrous speed
Oh yeah,
button on the
Yeah,
Tesla.
exactly.
I think is what they call it.
Yes.
It is now.
We do the thing where like, you know, the car drifts and then like it slightly goes off the thing, so then the dust flies backwards at the guys and that obscures them slightly, so then we can get away.
I like it.
You're on the road, away from this Alice reservation. Where are you going?
Well, I imagine that we need to go back to Lord.
It's up to
Yes.
you. I'm just the arbiter of the world.
Hold on. We got this girl in the car with us, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell us what happened while you were there?
She doesn't say a word. She is in shock. Her legs are gone. She does not want to talk about it.
Yeah, this is probably an appropriate time to talk about the trauma that she just
Yeah.
experienced. What an asshole I am.
Excuse me, how did they saw off your leg?
Let's talk about it. Let's reflect
Yeah.
on what just happened.
So Dahlia's just gonna be like,
Well, you know, Maury.
do you think we should get her a snack before we see Mom? Or,
She kind of already had one.
I mean, yeah, that's true. How are you feeling?
She's practically catatonic.
Okay.
Can I give her, actually, I kind of want to give her some of my blood.
Haven't you given enough?
No.
No. Okay.
No, I'm gonna like slice open. I'm gonna do the old fashioned like bite my wrist and like drip some blood on her mouth, but like from like far above. I want to try to drip it. I don't want to put my wrist on her and have her like bleed me dry. I want to like just drip on her face.
Just don't get any on the seats.
Very carefully, not too high.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess up your seats.
Yeah, exactly. We can still resell this car.
It's Italian leather.
Imported.
He's rolling.
Smells like. What the hell is his name?
I don't remember the douchebag's name.
Carlisle.
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 It smells like.
Catman Worthington with Witherby.
Witherby.
Give me your dex and athletics, Mark.
Oh no. Okay. Okay.
Whoa, here she comes.
The boy should.
Whoa.
Oh God.
He's a man eater. All right.
Hey,
Well,
we
here
song
she-
for
were
this.
rated by the Dice Cult. That's an amazing name for a channel. Thank you for the raid, everybody.
Fantastic name.
Welcome to our crazy V5 game.
Hi everybody. 3 successes.
Oh, she bites you hard.
Fuck.
She begins drinking deep.
At that point, Mort starts humming the man-eater song.
Morty!
I'm
Morty,
helping.
you gotta help me. Morty.
Do you have
Just
to help him?
driving, because this
Uh,
is none
as
of
he
my
says that-
business.
Yeah, as he says that, I'll try and kind of like. I don't know how I can do it gracefully, like ripping her off, but. Can I try and. If he's saying help, then yeah, I would try and
Okay.
grapple someone.
Her mouth and your arm begin to become one flesh.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot she's a Misi.
Oh,
no.
Ah, that's definitely not going to come out of my seats.
Oh, I'm gonna look her right in the eyes. Her eyes open?
Yeah.
Up close, starts cutting.
Take only what you need. Don't drain me dry.
Give me a roll. She's not immortal, Mark.
I know.
It's not going to be
I know.
easy like last time.
I know.
You have
So
compel, it's charisma and dominate.
Charisma and dominate, right?
Yep.
Okay. I could do this. Can I surge?
Sure
while I'm
you
being
can.
fed on?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Everyone does it.
All right. Well, look at that. Two. 3 successes. Can I spend willpower to re-roll up to 3 dice?
Yep.
That face. That is not a good face. That is not the face you want to see. Fuck.
4 successes now.
Oh.
Fuck.
Doesn't work. You're, what hung were you at?
2.
Or 4.
Fuck.
Okay.
More, you were doing what? You're clawing?
Well, if I see that happen, he's trying to get away, and
Like a
Looks like
raisin in the sun.
looks like it's not going well. Yeah, I'll pop a claw and I'll try and detach.
Oh no.
It'll
you're gonna try to,
grow back. Walk it off.
You're in the car. You're,
We'll pull over. You can walk it off.
you're driving, right?
Yes, I'm driving.
Don't get your eyes off the road.
Probably going about 40, 45 miles per hour.
Oh my god.
There's a
Oh no.
woman kindred in the back seat with not a lot of space for even one person.
Yeah.
Her legs are beginning to regrow.
Oh no.
She
Helping.
is drinking Des very rapidly, her face merging with his arm.
Oh god.
We now have Mort with bladed hands stabbing and trying to
Blade.
cut her face from Des's arm.
Yep.
Cut the arm off.
Mort has Calamity Casey. Why do you do this? Because we're Gehenna Gaming. You have Protean. Okay, so what's your strength? You've got 3, and feral weapons adds another 2. So, Mark,
Yep.
please take 5 damage.
Fuck me.
But it's superficial.
I think he did.
Oh wait,
Yeah, it
Is-
looks like yeah.
I don't know if that's halved or not because of.
2 of that's actually aggravated, yeah.
Well, it's not aggravated, but it's They rewrote the errata in the companion for feral weapons, I would think. Or maybe they didn't.
It's not superficial. It's
Nope. It's not halved. It's superficial, but it's not halved. So you take 5 superficial damage.
He's at 4 hunger.
And so does she.
Getting a little woozy, guys.
And so does she. Her mouth is now flayed open and lacerated from Dez's arm. Half of her cheek is missing.
I can rip it away.
Yep.
Rip that bad boy far away from her face. It's a bad idea. I regret everything.
See,
And she calms down.
I'm gonna just revoke your ability to make decisions within this outfit, Des. You no longer have a artistic license to do what you want. You have artistic learner's permit. You need adult supervision.
Decorated the car.
I'm not allowed to.
Don't remind me of that.
Dahlia, do you look in the rearview mirror?
Nope. Keep my eyes on the road.
That's
All the
really
noises you
good.
must be hearing.
That's a good plan.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm
I'm gonna make
dangerous to my own devices. Imported Italian leather stains very easily.
You are almost back to Brockton. You're gonna make a very special roll.
Oh no.
Oh,
I don't like the sound of that at all.
Thanks, Morty.
Let's see, Mort, can you please roll 5 straight regular dice? No blood die.
okay.
We're using Mort's luck for this one.
1, 2, 3.
Come on, Morty.
I'm gonna roll to see if you would be pulled over by the police.
Oh, god damn it.
Which would have meant you have a corpse in the back of a stolen vehicle. You can barely see out the back window of the Tesla because of the amount of blood that's been splattered everywhere. There's a woman in the back seat with her legs missing and part of her cheek. This would have been very bad. You succeeded the roll. I only got a 2.
Oh, thank you.
That would have been real interesting.
We're writing dirty. We are writing so dirty.
Yeah.
You make it back to the theater.
Oh god. Yeah. I'm like,
That's
So you turn the radio out, they see me rolling, patrolling. All right,
that's when the Man-Eater song comes on.
You pull up, and Lord's Ghoul is outside, sees you, and instantly opens the door. Get her in, get her in.
that car needs to get gone.
Yeah, we just yeah.
Oh, it can't be that bad.
It's bad.
The inside.
No, Dahlia just gives that look of like, it's bad.
Surely it can be saved. It's a Tesla.
No, I'm on a learner's permit now.
He is
Islet. That you are. Okay.
Cyrus.
Yeah, so who's carrying her? Dahlia is
yes.
carrying the child of this Zenith's
Yeah.
Baron into the derelict theater. Straight down to theater number 9. The derelict post-apocalyptic republic. What the fuck happened to my child?
It was.
First
really
thing, it
bad.
wasn't us.
He wouldn't let me feed from him. He cut my fucking face off of him.
I
I
let
was
you.
trying to feed and heal. Is this true?
I let you feed for me. I let you.
Uh,
I had no part in that.
is
I
it
was
true
focused
that I cut
on
her?
getting
Yes,
her
because...
safely there.
Okay. I don't know much about your clan. He offered to feed. He offered her to feed from him. And something grew on his arm. And was draining him. I didn't know what was going on. So, yes. I cut it away.
Let it be known, though, everyone is here safe. Ish. And she has her legs back. Because she didn't have legs
She
before we
motions
put her in the car.
for the ghoul to take her child further into the complex to be cleaned up, fed, cared for.
Yeah.
Dahlia, Des, you may go. Thank you for your help.
And Des bows and then awkwardly walks away.
Yep. Don't have to tell me twice.
And they never heard from Mort again. Thank you, everybody.
Oh God!
I already wrote a note here earlier because of something you said that like totally pissed off the Zamid's Baron, and I'm like, Mort is marked for death.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
And I'm just like, well, surely it can't get any worse than that. Yeah.
In loving memory,
Oh man!
Morty.
Oh
You
my
can't
God!
say it.
I'll post it on our Twitter later.
I
Mort
love.
marked for death.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I don't know how you guys do it. With your
Oh
clan. Yes, I cut her face.
Shit.
We don't fuck around.
Thank you for playing, you guys. This was a ton of fun.
I had way too much fun with this game. You guys are so much fun to play with.
Yeah, that was really fun.
With
Best.
my crazy New England redneck kindred hunting scenario.
Oh my God!
And Rick, thank you for like running this. Holy shit,
yeah.
you're one of my favorite GMs in the world, so this is always a pleasure.
And also for rolling with the ridiculous bullshit ideas we had.
I
Like
have
that was
those same
so
ideas
much
when I
fun.
play, so
It was so
preach to the
much
choir.
fun. Oh, man.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you all enjoyed it. If you like our brand of personal horror, whether it's vampire or any of the other games we run, please follow us here on Twitch at Gehenna Gaming and on our Twitter and YouTube. A lot of the VOD content on Twitter does get pushed to YouTube eventually. If you don't have a subscription, you can wait and eventually catch it and share it with your friends. If you're interested in playing with us, let us know. You can find our Discord for all kinds of things we do with links available there. I want to thank my amazing players. If you want to give yourselves a round of applause and introduce yourselves, where they can find you, follow you, be your friends.
I mean, I guess I'll go
Yeah,
first.
you first. Yeah.
I am Savage Sparrow on the internet. You can follow me on the various things as at Savage Sparrow. If you're looking for super cool, nerdy apparel and accessories, savagesparrow.com is my shop.
So
I
good.
even have
It is so good.
I have a super cool vampire shirt on there too. It says "Stay Thirsty."
Ooh.
And tomorrow I will be on the Penny for a Tale Network with our Pathfinder game. If you want to see me dressed up as a crazy sea elf, that is at 8:30 Eastern time.
Awesome. Caleb, where can they find you, my friend?
Caleb, main place to find me is Twitter at PlagueWinds. I also Instagram at Plagues Den. That's where I post all my geeky stuff, RPG acquisitions I get. That's probably a lot more frequently than I should be, but that's it pretty much.
Awesome. Well, hopefully we'll have you back for more games because it was a lot of fun. Mark, where can they find you? Probably the same place they can find me, but that's redundant.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you could look for me on Twitter. I will post weird memes and hot takes. But more importantly, follow Gehenna Gaming. Subscribe to us if you're watching this on Twitch to help keep the lights on. If not, that's okay. You can subscribe to our youtube.com/Gehenna Gaming for free. And that helps us do cool stuff like this too. We've got a bunch of really, really cool stuff coming up. I know that we're looking to launch a couple of new actual plays, some more content. The podcast is coming back in a big way. Make sure that you, when it does come out, support Necrobiotic, the Penny for a Tale Kickstarter, which is coming May 12?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But the launch page is on there right now.
Yes.
So you can like it, and then you'll be notified when it goes live. So you can get all the sweet, the advanced goodies.
Yeah, and we're all very passionate about that because it's our friend Mitch, who is amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, hi, Mitch.
Jen has done the cover art
The
logo.
logo.
for the logo.
Yes.
Mark and I are going to be writing a scenario for that book.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Super excited
So we're
about
very
that.
excited. We'll have a Dark Ages game coming up May 7th on Friday nights. Join us for that. And as far as my other projects, Mark mentioned the podcast. We have an audio actual play series called Dusk to Dust, which will be coming out fairly soon. Production's wrapping on that, so that'll be a ton of fun. Anyway, thank you for joining us. Check out our future Saturday Night One-Shots and the silly things we do. Thank you, everybody.
Keep on rocking in the free world. do.
Oh, that was a little awkward.
Well, hey, listen.
Yeah.
Des has now lived
We
inside
used
of me.
our best material earlier in the night. It's fine.
Yeah, I think so. I think Des's awkwardness has also caught on to me. Now it's a part of me forever.
It just leached in there. It became one flash.
Yeah.
Now I want to eat spleen.
It's a little bit like a rash now. You know?
Kind of. Player characters have a tendency to do that. They'll latch onto you and kind of hang out for a while.
Yeah, sometimes they even fleshcraft to your very arm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you so much, everybody.
All right, have a great night, everyone.